need this match coming up next. It's the bra and panties match for the WWE Women's Championship. All Stacy has to do is take off Trish's clothes, and she'll be the next champion. And we'll all be rewarded.
The sultry.
I'm a quirky little thing.
The stunning.
People sometimes don't expect us to be wrestlers.
The sexy.
I guess, basically, I'm a living Barbie. I'm an athletic Barbie.
The WWE Divas taking their beauty out of the ring and onto the beach.
We took over the island, and I felt like we got some really cool stuff there.
Diva is a state of mind. It's an attitude.
Divas Tropical Pleasures. Available now and all month long on pay-per-view. And now, the WWE Rewind is brought to you by Snickers Cruncher. Hungry? Crunch this.
Hey, wait a damn minute! Deacon Bautista behind the referee's back, putting his hands on Trish Stratus. Here. Trish, she's got some fire in her. Oh, Stacy with a misfire. Face first, Stratus backs it, and Trish retains the title.
We are back on Velocity, and we're about to see some legs and a whole hell of a lot more.
I can only hope.
Oh my!
Yes, I am so happy right now.
Following contest is a bra and panties match for the WWE Women's Championship. In the ring, the challenger, Stacy Keibler.
Well, Michael, Snickers Cruncher presents WWE King of the Ring. Hungry? Crunch this.
Well, Taz and I had the opportunity to have Stacy dance at her announce table Thursday night on SmackDown. Tori a couple of weeks ago. I kind of like it being out there.
And I'm going to get up a petition because if they're dancing on your table, why aren't they out here right now dancing on mine?
Moments ago, Al, we saw Trish defeating Stacy. WWE Judgment Day with the women's title on the line. This is a rematch, and Mr. McMahon has really, I think, stacked the deck against Trish in this matchup.
All I can say is God bless Mr. McMahon.
We all realize that Stacy isn't an accomplished in-ring wrestler like Trish Stratus is. So what does Mr. McMahon do for his personal assistant? Well, he puts her into a bra and panties type matchup. Stacy doesn't have to use any wrestling hold. She can do that. Attack her opponent from behind, because all Stacy has to do to win the title is, well, take off Trish's pants and well, sure.
I'm sorry, wouldn't that be more in Trish's favor? Because I've heard that anybody can take Stacy's pants and shirt off.
Well, Tess sure tried this past week on SmackDown, and look at the slam onto that title. This past week on SmackDown, Tess, who has immunity and can't be fired, gave Stacy, a pretty, long kiss, I guess you would say.
Pretty long and pretty toothy.
It was a very interesting Thursday night on SmackDown for Tess. Not only the kiss to Stacy, but Tess cleaned Randy Orton's clock for Mr. McMahon, and for some unexplained reason, Tess, he attacked Triple H backstage. Like to know what that is all about.
What was the motivation behind that?
Shots with the elbow from Trish to Stacy. Oh, again, the women's title's on the line. And again, well, the rules are pretty simple, Al.
Girls, that is not what's on your chest. You don't use them for that.
And the bra and panties match is won when you strip your opponent down to her bra and panties.
Oh, yes.
Right now, Stacy is halfway there.
Oh, yes, she is. And so am I.
And Stacy takes the pants of Trish off. And, well, there goes Stacy's top. Folks, as JR would say, business is picking up.
That's the right phrase. Business is definitely picking up.
Trish Stratus whipped across the ring. Stacy with a shot to the mouth of Trish.
A beautiful kick.
And there's a slap. I think Stacy should be trying to take the pants of Trish off instead of slapping her.
I couldn't agree more. I think she should too.
Well, I think, here we go. The champion's in trouble. And Trish reversed it.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
Trish wins.
But we all do. I say it again. God bless Mr. McMahon.
Still, WWE Women's Champion, Trish Stratus.
Hey, I don't always agree agree with everything Mr. McMahon does, but look at this, a shot to the back of the head. Stacy will someday learn her lesson. I don't always agree with what Mr. McMahon does, but, well, he did do this for the fans. Check out the end of this matchup. All you got to do is stare. Words cannot describe what we just saw here on Velocity. Well, folks, what a great way to kick off Velocity on TNN for Al Snow. I'm Michael Cole, but don't go anywhere, because coming up next, Mean Gene is back. It's WWE Confidential on the new TNN.
Gravity rule. Cole.
Oh, that's right. Taz is here with me tonight. Al Snow's got the week off. Tag titles are on the line.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Rico at a combined weight of 534 pounds, are the Tag Team Champions, Billy and Chuck.
Kicking off Velocity with a tag team title match, but Taz, the main event tonight, I cannot wait for. We're a week away from King of the Ring. And tonight, it's going to be Hardcore Holly versus Kurt Angle.
That will be a rocket buster on Velocity. And you got to wonder, can Hardcore Holly pull out the natural hair supplements, the hair follicles, in Kurt Angle's big head? I mean, his head.
Well, you ask a good question, but will Kurt Angle even have that hair on his head? Remember, Hogan pulled the wig off Thursday night.
And making his way to the ring, weighing in at 353 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
He's a mountain. Well, Mark Henry just grows by the minute. He's got to weigh at least, I don't know, 250, 260, would you say?
250?
I meant the left side of his body.
If he's a pound under 400.
Oh, Mark Henry's a biscuit from 425. By the way, I like the way the show started and just threw that away like, oh, by the way, Taz is here. You got an A-team commentator, the guy who carries SmackDown with you, my friend.
You're delusional tonight, aren't you? Not used to these late hours.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 240 pounds, Randy Orton.
This kid here is going to be a major player, a major star in the WWE in the weeks to come. The third-generation superstar, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's got all the tools, Cole. We've nailed that on SmackDown. We've talked about it excessively. Randy Orton's got all the tools, like his old man did, to be a mega star here in the WWE.
Billy and Chuck, the new tag team champions, winning the titles a couple of weeks ago after Rico would screw over his unlikely partner, Rikishi. And check out Billy, bit of a shiner under his left eye. Of course, Billy suffering that when he received the chair off his face thanks to the sledgehammer of Triple H on SmackDown Thursday night.
I know some people might think it's eyeshadow, but no, that's just at the club. But anyway, yeah, it's a shiner from the lovely sledgehammer that the game was swinging like a maniac on SmackDown.
Mark Henry set to start things off in this tag team title match against Chuck of the tag team champions.
Look at that, Randy Orton giving Mark Henry advice.
This past Thursday night was unpredictable. It was chaotic. It was extremely wild. Triple H started the show in a contract signing with The Undertaker for the title match, the main event at King of the Ring next week on pay-per-view. Oh, look out. McMahon and The Undertaker would set up Triple H. It turned into an ambush attack. Triple H was so livid, he destroyed the entire ringside area until he got what he wanted, The Undertaker in a tag match.
And could you believe Rico and Billy and Chuck on SmackDown? Rico coming out complaining to Triple H because Rico's supposed to have a match with Rikishi, and Rico and Billy and Chuck, well, they got taken out by the game for their complaints.
Oh yeah, Billy took that sledgehammer to the face, and Rico and Chuck thought twice about getting into the ring, and Mark Henry misses. Oh, and a shoulder knockdown by the world's strongest man.
Like running into a brick wall. Look at the chops on Rico.
The stylist, he was over here complimenting your suit a little bit earlier.
Well, you know, Rico likes my suit, and it's like Billy likes, well, Billy and Chuck are good friends. That's his partner.
Well, they're the tag team champions. Billy really doesn't want much to do here with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. We were talking about the ambush on Triple H on SmackDown. The Game, not the only one who was ambushed. Hollywood Hulk Hogan was ambushed by The Undertaker and Kurt Angle in the back. And it led to a 2-on-1 matchup later on in the night, Angle and Undertaker against Triple H. We'll see all that a little bit later on here on Velocity as Billy's whipped off the rope by Randy Orton.
Look at the speed of Billy and look at the speed of Rico. Look at that.
What an arm.
Nice.
And a drop kick by Randy Orton. And another drop kick to Chuck.
Once this kid Orton turns it up, man, he just burns on fire. Look at that.
DDT, tremendous counter by the veteran Billy. And Billy knows all about tag team wrestling. One of the best ever in the WWE.
Absolutely, and the experience of Billy just countered Randy Orton.
And here's Chuck in control of Randy Orton. And how much has Billy's veteran experience as a tag team champion and a wrestler helped out this kid Chuck Palumbo?
So Chuck has just got
Wait a minute, cover hook to the outside leg, and Randy kicks out.
Chuck rubbing up against Billy. I mean, Chuck has just learned so much how to pick the intensity up in a match, how to pace a match, and that's what Chuck needed. Chuck has just got the size and the speed to just even beating the hell out of Randy. And Billy taught him how to be patient in the ring, and that's a key to success.
And here's the key to success for Billy and Chuck as well. Referee's back turn, Chuck gets a quick chance to catch his breath, and Billy beats the hell out of the opponent in the corner.
Well, the referee, I guess, has got one eye or something. What's that guy's name, Sparks?
Yeah, we had some problems with referee Brian Hebner on SmackDown this past Thursday
Lance
night.
Storm, right?
A mistake made. Lance Storm actually had his shoulder up, but the match was awarded to Billy Kidman. Brian Hebner admitted, hey, I made a mistake.
Lance Storm, I guess, figured that bad calls for Canadians runs in the Hebner bloodline.
Tag team titles on the line. These fans getting all over the stylist for Billy and Chuck. Rico.
Who usually does this show with you?
Al Snow.
Al Snow, the old guy. Yeah, Al Snow.
The tough enough trainer.
Everybody's favorite father figure. That's right. Daddy Al Snow.
Randy Orton trying to battle back. Been knocked down in the center of the ring. A reminder coming up after Velocity here on the new TNN. It is confidential, and the startling news from this week, Stone Cold Steve Austin walks out on World Wrestling Entertainment. Behind the scenes look at what happened coming up on Confidential.
When we hear the comments from Jim Ross, Stone Cold Steve Austin's good buddy, are shocking, and the comments from Vince McMahon are real shocking. This is a must-see. You gotta check out Confidential after Velocity tonight.
Mark Henry in off the tag, Chuck's in trouble in the world's strongest man, knocking down both members of the tag team champions.
Oh!
Mark Henry is a house.
He's not real technical, but he's the world's strongest man, so let out!
And he plants Chuck center of the ring, hook to the leg, they have him, and Billy, the veteran Billy, just breaks up the 3 count. Save the titles for his team.
That's what makes Billy and Chuck the tag team champions.
Mark Henry, the 400-pounder, whipped off the ropes. Oh! That's like running into a train.
All by himself. Mark Henry knocked down tag champs.
Randy Orton and Mark Henry could be on the verge of a huge upset. What the hell is Rico doing?
Rico's commenting on the singlet of Mark Henry, I guess. You don't like the color.
Oh, kick to the chin by Chuck.
What a shot. Mark Henry's getting up from that. That's a shot right there.
He may not get up from this. Famouser by the illegal man, Billy. Chuck rolls over the mammoth Mark Henry. Hook of the leg. And the tag team champions retain the titles.
Here are your winners and still tag team champions, Billy and Chuck.
Rico really has a knack of sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, doesn't he?
Well, he's got a big nose, Rico does. He's got sunburns to match. Get a hedge clipper on those deals. Velocity. The Cruiserweight Championship is on the line in a match that you can only see right here on the SmackDown brand. It's the new champion, Jamie Noble, with his girlfriend Nydia in his corner, taking on Chavo Guerrero.
And now, the WWE Rewind is brought to you by Twix. It's all in the mix.
Jamie Noble showing his toughness. Okay,
Better
oh, he flew all right. The powerbomb by Noble. He's got the cover. He got the 3. Wait a minute. What did she do? Noble is the Cruiserweight champion, but Nydia set the foot off the rope where that pinfall would have been stopped.
I guarantee you, that trailer's going to be rocking tonight.
Oh, boy.
My favorite duo on SmackDown.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Approaching the ring, being accompanied by his girlfriend Nydia, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Cruiserweight
You figure Jamie Noble wins the Cruiserweight title, he makes a little bit of cash, buy his girlfriend an outfit. He's wearing the same damn clothes she was wearing on SmackDown Thursday night.
Yeah, they wear that all the time. Anyway, Subway presents WWE Vengeance. Fresh made sandwiches on fresh baked bread. Subway, eat fresh.
And tickets went on sale this morning. Joe Louis Arena in Detroit for Vengeance on pay-per-view in July.
And the challenger from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 213 pounds, Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo with a golden opportunity tonight, Taz, to step up like Mr. McMahon has said. Chavo Noble for the title.
And Chavo, a tremendous competitor on SmackDown in the WWE, part of the SmackDown brand. Chavo at any time, and tonight might be the night, can take out a guy like Jamie Noble and become the new Cruiserweight champion.
You know, a guy like Jamie Noble, got to concentrate on Chavo. Can't be worried about his little girlfriend running around outside the ring.
Don't worry about that there, Cole. Nydia can take care of herself. She's a big girl.
Yeah, thanks to Nydia, Noble actually won the Cruiserweight title at King of the Ring Sunday against the Hurricane. Lock up center of the ring. The Cruiserweight Championship is on the line in this matchup.
Oh, Chavo with an arm drag. Just feeling each other out. Nydia's giving Jamie advice. Okay.
Coming up next after Velocity here on the new TNN, Confidential. Look back at the Rock and Sock connection in one of the most memorable moments in the history of Raw. The Rock's This Is Your Life segment.
Yeah, that was great. Look at that. Chavo just yelling over at Nydia like throwing her a kick.
And you know what's going to be great?
What?
The Rock's return to SmackDown July 11th.
Gonna be off the hook, Daddy.
Chavo up underneath Jamie Noble. And here's Chavo. Lands on his feet. And Jamie Noble, backbreaker by Chavo. Noble has got to be careful. Chavo will pick him apart.
Chavo's confident, cocky, very experienced. His uncle's Eddie Guerrero on the Raw side. I mean, the Guerrero family, great wrestling family for many years in our industry.
Talking about tickets on sale this morning for the Vengeance pay-per-view in Detroit. Tickets also on sale for SmackDown July 23rd in Indiana, Conseco Fieldhouse, Indianapolis, and also Charlotte Coliseum in July. Tickets on sale for those great events this morning.
Nice pump handle into a claw throw suplex type of thing. I've done that a few times by Jamie Noble. That was nice.
Chavo off the turnbuckle, and Noble, the Cruiserweight champion, regaining control.
Mitzi, let me ask you a question. You think Noble's sharing maybe give Chavo a little taste of Nydia?
I'll tell you, past Thursday on SmackDown, Noble said that Tajiri could hang out with Nydia a little bit if they had won the tag team matchup, and well, they lost. But nonetheless, Nydia looking on. She is a freak.
Yeah, Nydia's like a Timex.
Aggression turns her on.
Nydia's like a doorknob. Hit the punchline.
And what would that be?
Everyone gets a turn. Oh, there's a good one.
Okay, Henny Youngman is Nydia.
Take my wife.
Cheering her boyfriend, Jamie Noble, on. And of course, after Confidential tonight, coming up midnight 11 Central, it is Divas Undressed, and from what I understand, Nydia will be in a state of undress tonight.
Jamie Noble just taking apart Chavo here, working on Chavo, beating him down.
Noble cover. Kick out after two by Chavo Guerrero. Again, the Cruiserweight division is exclusive to SmackDown.
And where it should be. SmackDown provides tremendous action, and the Cruiserweights always do, as Jamie Noble's got his knee, the small of Chavo's back. He's got some sort of a rear chinlock vice on the jaw of Chavo, and Nydia is all turned on. All turned on.
How can you even concentrate on what's going on in the ring with Nydia running around
I'm a color analyst. Look at Nydia. There you go. Okay, then.
Nice pockets, by the way.
Oh, look at that. I'm surprised she don't have hair under her arms. That'd be good. Nydia with a big bush under her arms.
Cruiserweight titles on the line. It's Saturday night, and Taz is in the house.
Yes.
One night only, thank God.
Yeah, one night only. 2 weeks ago was one night only. What the hell's going on around here?
Chavo delivers the shot to the midsection with
the
elbow.
What is Al Snow on a leave of absence? What's the story?
Get ready for Tough Enough 3.
Of course he is.
Chavo, trainer from Tough Enough 2, delivering shots to Jamie Noble. And Chavo Guerrero taking it to the Cruiserweight champion.
Chavo's a bad man. He can go in there. Oh, big flapjack.
Wow.
Nice.
Jamie Noble in trouble. Chavo up the rope, knocking Noble down, and Guerrero can feel it. The Cruiserweight title could be going around the waist of Chavo at any moment.
Check this out. Chavo looked like he was going for a powerbomb. Going for, wow. Look at this.
You see the look of concern on Nydia's face. Here's the cover. Could we crown a new champion? No. Noble kicks out.
Chavo is relentless. And look at Nydia. She's trying to fire up Chavo.
You mean Noble?
Well, no, it don't matter. Nydia gets turned on. As long as someone's beating the hell out of someone, Nydia's digging it.
Noble into the corner. Chavo Guerrero up over the top. Lands on the apron. Blocks the right hand by Noble. And every time Noble tries to mount some offense, Guerrero counters. Nydia again getting involved in a matchup.
Chavo's like almost in a handicap match here situation.
And Nydia delaying Chavo just enough to get Jamie Noble, her boyfriend, in position. But Guerrero just to the kidney of Noble.
Noble went for a superplex for Chavo, counted it, and just knocked Noble on his back.
Chavo Guerrero, top rope, Noble in trouble. Kick to the back. And Guerrero quickly into the cover. The title is on the line. He's got it. No. Noble just gets the shoulder up again.
Look at Nydia. She's all fired up, man.
Chavo Guerrero so close thus far in the matchup. Noble lands on his feet. Guerrero shoved into the corner. Elbow to the face. Chavo up to the second rope.
Chavo's gonna go for a tornado DDT here on Noble.
Oh, went for it. Noble countered.
Northern Lights.
He's got the bridge, the cover, and Guerrero just got the shoulder up.
That's why Jamie Noble is a Cruiserweight champion. He's got every competitor scouted. He knew that tornado DDT was coming, counted it to Northern Lights suplex.
Kick to the midsection. Jamie Noble hoping to capitalize. Chavo lands on his feet. That was a unique arm drag.
Nice arm drag. Beautiful Mexican style.
Big right hand. Chavo, look out. Oh, here we go. Noble with a leg lace. And he's setting up Chavo Guerrero for the trailer hitch.
You've seen this leg submission by Noble. Trailer hitch. Come on, Chavo. Get to the ropes.
And Chavo Guerrero has to tap to the trailer hitch.
Here is your winner and still Cruiserweight champion, Jamie Noble.
Noble's still a champion. Gotta take your hat off to Chavo. Great outing by Chavo Guerrero. Chavo had no choice but to tap to the trailer hitch by Jamie Noble.
Exciting week on the way in World Wrestling Entertainment. Monday night on Raw, don't forget Undertaker and Jeff Hardy in a ladder match for the Undisputed title. And next week on SmackDown, Kurt Angle with a match set against The Undertaker with the title on the line if The Undertaker gets past Jeff Hardy. But tonight is far from over. We're only a third of the way through on the new TNN. Up next, Confidential, followed by Divas Undressed. All coming up on the new TNN. Oh, Jamie Noble and Nydia living large ever since Jamie won the Cruiserweight title. New pickup truck, new trailer, and some new clothes for Nydia.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Approaching the ring with his girlfriend Nydia from Hanover, West Virginia, weighing in at 200 pounds with Cruiserweight champion Jamie Noble.
I didn't know they still sold moccasins. Is that the same place you get like that cedar like souvenirs and stuff?
Nydia, cross between Pocahontas and Tanya Harding.
I hear that Jamie's living high now that he won the belt.
Yeah, you saw the full-size bed in that trailer.
Stay in the back. There's a hurricane coming through.
I don't even want to know what it's used for.
And the challenger weighing in at 215 pounds, the Hurricane.
This is a rematch from King of the Ring, where Hurricane lost his Cruiserweight title to Jamie Noble, wasting little time to get this matchup started. Well, remember, at King of the Ring, it was Nydia who cost Hurricane the title. Will that happen here again tonight?
Jamie Noble's got to take it to Hurricane because he's got to keep that Cruiserweight belt. He's got payments to make on those new rims he got for his mobile home.
Shot to the forehead. Hurricane has his cape and his mask back.
The chrome spokes.
Stolen at one point by Noble and Nydia. Remember the relationship here. Oh, big knockdown by the Hurricane. Nydia is the Hurricane's ex-girlfriend, who is a vengeful witch. Hurricane dumped her to the curb some time back. Nydia has made a life out of trying to gain revenge on the Hurricane.
Well, you know, same happened.
Nydia up on the apron. Referee has his back turned. That was wise by Nydia. Didn't allow the referee to call the pinfall.
She has changed so much. She's not the girl I knew. Oh, took the leg out.
You don't sound too sad about that.
I'm happy for her success. Just not really thrilled with their choice of men.
Oh, shot to the hamstring area by Jamie Noble. The Cruiserweight champion begins to go to work on the left leg of the Hurricane. And the Hurricane, who is indeed a high flyer, this could be a wise move to try to injure that leg.
Take a point of balance away, wear your opponent down. Using a fulcrum-like maneuver with the back of the knee over the neck.
Nydia cheering her boyfriend Noble on.
Is it just me, or does she seem like she really enjoys watching Jamie hurt the Hurricane?
Well, we've said on a number of occasions, Nydia looks like she is indeed turned on by aggression. And Noble continues to work on that left leg of the Hurricane. Both Noble and the Hurricane, Nydia as well, will be a part of SmackDown this coming week from Atlantic City. But the buzz around the WWE focuses on the return of The Rock this week on SmackDown.
What do you think he's going to do when he shows up on SmackDown?
Showed up at King of the Ring and made an immediate impact, drawing into that matchup between The Undertaker and Triple H and delivering a rock bottom to The Undertaker. Who knows what The Rock's going to do at SmackDown this week?
Ankle lock by Jamie Noble.
We know that The Rock is going to face The Undertaker in 2 weeks at Vengeance for the Undisputed title. We also know at Vengeance it's going to be Edge and Chris Jericho one-on-one.
It is so disturbing to watch your kid with Burchill. She's so venomous.
Hello?
What?
You need a psychiatrist.
Bothers me. She never showed that when I was with her in Tough Enough.
Oh, look at this. Oh. Hurricane! Tried to surprise Noble, who popped out before the count of 3. But again, Noble goes right back to work on that left knee of the Hurricane.
Hey, maybe the Hurricane did something wrong to her. Maybe he's the bad guy.
Well, Jamie Noble continues the pressure. It continues to wrench at the muscles and the knee of the Hurricane.
Come on now, what do you say?
Jamie Noble, the Cruiserweight champion, doing a tremendous job working on that one part of the body, weakening it. And of course, we all know, submission maneuver that Jamie Noble uses, the trailer hitch, does work on that leg area. So he's weakening up the leg for perhaps the use of his submission maneuver.
I don't think it's a perhaps. I think that's exactly the plan that he came into this match with.
Shot again to the knee, and Hurricane tried to battle back. Cannot put any more pressure on that left knee. And Noble, as you hear Nydia cheering her boyfriend on. And Nydia's no dummy. You hit the nail on the head earlier, Al.
Whoa.
Jamie Noble loses the title. There goes the money. There goes the car. There go the payments on the double wide.
There go those rims on the trailer. Then you can't move it. It's not too mobile without tires.
Referee Brian Hebner asking the Hurricane, do you give up yet? Hurricane says not yet. Jamie Noble knocking him back down.
Got to go back to using the duct tape for body work on your truck.
Chops to the chest, trying to battle out of this predicament against the Cruiserweight champion. Hurricane's been a title holder before. He knows what it takes to be champion, and he's going to have to dig down deep in this matchup.
Wow. You think they taught that wrestling at the laundromat area in the trailer park?
Laundromat? I thought they did their closeout in the streak.
Come on now, what do you say?
They moved up to a nice place.
Jamie Noble, the champion.
Takes quarters and everything.
Perhaps becoming a bit frustrated as the Hurricane starts to battle back. Another shot to that knee. Oh, up over the top. Hurricane could have it. Big upset. Noble kicks out before the count of 3.
Jamie Noble right back to it. Up, Hurricane trying now. He's desperate to get him off that leg.
The Hurricane realizes the end could be near, and he's fighting with everything he has. There's the neck breaker as he tries to counter this pinpoint attack of the champion, Jamie Noble.
Look at Nydia.
Oh, what a right hand by the Hurricane. And another one. And Jamie Noble is reeling. The championship could be in jeopardy. Slammed by the Hurricane. Hook to the leg. He's got it. No, a kick out by Jamie Noble. Whipped into the corner goes the champion. The Hurricane went for the kick to the chin. Oh, and a clothesline. And the Hurricane up to the second rope.
Oh, blockbuster.
Hurricane into the cover on Noble. Title could change hands, but not now. A kick out by Noble just before the count of 3.
Hurricane keeps reaching for that leg. Tell the effects.
Here's Jamie Noble up over the top.
All the way to the floor.
To the floor below.
But can Hurricane follow up?
And here's the Hurricane off the second rope.
Springboard heel
down. And Hurricane is beginning to build some momentum. But that left leg still not of much use to the Hurricane.
Neither one of his legs really are. I've seen him with his trunks off. He's got to sue his upper body for non-support.
Noble, the champion, on the apron in trouble. The Hurricane trying to bring him in off the suplex. And look at Nydia. Nydia knocking Hurricane down. Nydia's got the leg, and Hurricane still kicked out before the count of 3. And the Hurricane trying to explain to the referee the situation.
The Hurrichoke.
Going for the choke slam up top. Noble countered. Couldn't put that weight on that left leg.
Her leg game.
And there's the leg lace takedown. And Jamie Noble setting the Hurricane up. And there it is. Locked in. The trailer hitch. The trailer hitch is locked in.
Can Hurricane make it to the ropes? Oh, he's tapping.
The Hurricane has to tap out. He has no choice.
Here's your winner and still Cruiserweight champion, Jamie Noble.
Now, you got to give Jamie Noble credit. The champion pinpointed that left leg, went to work on it, weakened it for the trailer hitch.
Came out with a plan, stuck to it, broke him down, took one point of attack, and just wore his opponent out.
Once again, Nydia aids her boyfriend, the Cruiserweight champion, in picking up the win here on Velocity this week over the Hurricane. Don't forget,
want your kids to do better than that.
SmackDown this week from Atlantic City, the return of the Brahma Bull, The Rock. Up next, it's Confidential here on the new TNN. For Al Snow, I'm Michael Cole. We'll see you next week. Coming up next, will Billy Kidman get his revenge on Jamie Noble? Billy Kidman has opportunity at Vengeance to become new Cruiserweight champion, but Jamie Noble retained the title. Billy Kidman gets another opportunity right here on Velocity.
And now, the extreme blast of the night, rocked by JVC's Tower of Power. With 460 watts of mind-numbing sound, dual 8-inch subs, and MP3 playback to keep the party rocking all night long. The Tower of Power by JVC, the only system big enough to crush the competition.
You are in for a treat. Rey Mysterio to take on Chavo Guerrero here tonight. Look at this corkscrew by Rey Mysterio, and Rey's gonna fly.
There's only one Rey Mysterio.
JVC's Tower of Power.
When I come out on SmackDown, I want to have one of those little entrances like Mysterio where they like blow you out of the stage. Why, Cole? So it can shoot you all the way up into the rafters.
Well, how great was that?
Oh, that was awesome.
And how awesome was Mysterio?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 215 pounds, Billy Kidman.
You gonna let Tony Chimmel finish his thought?
Yeah, I thought
he was to be the Mark Lloyd show for 60 minutes.
I thought he was done. I was going to say Rey Mysterio, though.
Right,
He did have his hands full of Chavo Guerrero.
You had a cup of coffee in the WWE, and you're already dominating 60 minutes of broadcast time on Saturday night.
And being accompanied by his
Whatever.
Nydia from Hanover, West Virginia, weighing in at 200 pounds, is the Cruiserweight champion, Jamie Noble.
Hey, you happy I laid out for Tony Chimmel?
Now, see, that's typical Mark Lloyd. First you talk to Chimmel, and now you got this little hottie and Nydia with a new tattoo on her stomach walking out the ringside. Now you're talking about Chimmel.
Oh, my goodness.
What is your infatuation with the man? Look at her.
Let's talk about this matchup coming up. Billy Kidman and Jamie Noble. A rematch from Vengeance where Jamie Noble was able to defend the title.
Let's
against
talk
Billy
about
Kidman.
Jamie Noble being one of the luckiest men on the planet. The fact not only is he a Cruiserweight champion, the fact that not only is he headlining in matches and pay-per-views like Vengeance, but the fact that he gets to go home to his mobile home every night with Nydia.
And wait, you forgot something there. Oh! A nice move there by Billy Kidman. He gets to drive home in one of his new trucks that he's able to buy since capturing the Cruiserweight title.
Well, that's what it's all about for Jamie Noble. The bottom line with Noble is this, is he needs to be champion. He's told me on a number of occasions that winning the Cruiserweight Championship for him was his ticket out. It was Nydia's ticket out. It allowed Nydia and Jamie Noble to live the good life, which they're doing now, and they're going to do anything that they can to hold on to that Cruiserweight Championship.
And whenever Nydia can play a role, she definitely does that. if she ever senses Jamie Noble's in trouble, like right there. There you go. Look at Nydia. She doesn't want to go back to a mobile home that has, what, wheels, I guess you could say, is what she said earlier, one without running water. Now they have all that.
Well, these two, Noble and Kidman, this is a rematch of Vengeance from this past Sunday. They had a hell of a matchup, and Billy Kidman, I thought, really was going to pick up the victory.
I did too, but Noble was able to come out on top. Here's the cover, 2. Kidman gets out of that one. Jamie Noble trying to put away the match early. Jamie Noble, Cruiserweight champion, and definitely one of the top young WWE superstars. Oh! And look at Noble. Here we go again. 2, 3, no.
Well, don't take anything away from Billy Kidman, former Cruiserweight champion in his own right. He's given Noble all he can handle in recent weeks.
And now look at him, stretching out Billy Kidman. Look at the pain in Kidman's face. Noble loves to inflict pain, and it seems like, look at him. You saw Kidman earlier grabbing his back a little bit, so now here comes Noble.
See Nydia looking on. She realizes what a victory here means for her boyfriend Noble and for her life as well.
You know, we were talking about how Nydia helps out. How about Rico? No, wait, here's a rope. No. And now Billy Kidman in control of the match, but here comes Jamie Noble. And look at this move, the pump handle exploder there. And now Noble quickly goes for the cover. 2, 3, no.
That was unique, little pump handle into a suplex, and Kidman's in trouble. Keep in mind, these guys went through a grueling battle just 6 days ago at Vengeance on pay-per-view, and now they're at it again here tonight.
And look at Jamie Noble stretching out Billy Kidman. And now there's Nydia helping out. And let me get back to a point that I was talking about earlier. Is Nydia always helping out Jamie Noble the way Rico does Billy and Chuck. And now Rico maybe got himself into a little trouble by bragging. And now one-on-one with Hardcore Holly tonight, Cole.
Well, by the way, that was a tremendous segue, Mark. But number 2, look at the way that Nydia is allowing Jamie Noble to keep this hold up by allowing Noble to create leverage. But Billy Kidman with a tremendous counter that time. But does Kidman have enough left?
Well, we'll find out. Every time seems like Kidman, way to use the rope there. Billy Kidman, every time Kidman tries to get a little momentum, Jamie Noble puts a stop to that.
Leg drop from Kidman to Noble, but Billy Kidman doesn't have enough left. His back has basically been wrenched, and he can't even get over into the cover.
And whoever gets to their feet first might gain the necessary momentum to win this match. Billy Kidman desperately holding on to his back and trying to muster up some strength.
Right hands by Billy. I'll tell you, Kidman wants this title, but I don't know how much he has left.
I don't know how much either one of them have left. And here we go, new champion. No! Jamie Noble just able to get out of it and still holds on to that Cruiserweight title.
Referee Mike Sparks, quick as a cat.
And now look at this. And once again, that back. And look at his roll up. 2, no. My goodness.
Noble continues to exert pressure on the injured back of Kidman, but Kidman refuses to give in.
Kidman has tasted the Cruiserweight title before, and he wants it back, obviously.
Shot to the midsection, and look at this. Now Kidman, great counter. See how he went to his knees?
Exactly. And now here comes Billy Kidman. Wow! And maybe this is it for the Cruiserweight champion. And Jamie Noble once again gets the left shoulder up and stays alive.
Desperation maneuver by Kidman that time. He's going to try to put Noble away here.
How about that? And now here comes Billy Kidman. Jamie Noble trying to land it. Excuse me.
Noble missed with the right hand.
Wow! And a big slam. And this could be it. There's Nydia distracting the referee. This was over with, Cole.
Had this title won. Oh, look out.
And look at Nydia. There's a rope. 3. That's it. 2.
Only 2. Referee Mike Sparks said just 2.
I thought it was over with. I thought Billy Kidman was the new Cruiserweight champion.
Noble, the champion's in trouble. He's reeling.
And there's a nice kick to the face. And now Jamie Noble maybe just trying to buy some time, get a strike back. How about Billy Kidman getting elevation still on that drop kick this late in the match? Back hurting, out of breath, was still able to land that drop kick. And now flying outside the ring, both of these superstars could care less about their bodies. It's all about the Cruiserweight title.
Jamie Noble cares about Nydia's body.
Oh, he just nailed her a second ago. And sent her flying into the barrier.
What was that? I wish our fans at home could see the sign language that you're giving me. Oh, look at Nydia.
Grabbing underneath Kidman. And Jamie Noble holds on to the Cruiserweight title.
No. Nydia held on to Kidman's leg to allow Noble to hang on to the Cruiserweight title.
But all that matters to Jamie Noble and Nydia is that they still have what is the most important thing to them in the whole world, and that's the Cruiserweight title.
All that matters to me is I'm counting down the days to Al Snow is done with Toughen Up, so he'd be back here next to me.
And here's the replay. Look at Nydia tripping up Billy Kidman. And then runs away and quickly grabs the Cruiserweight title. And oh my goodness, there they go.
A girl that gets turned on by aggression. There's a lot of experience. Nydia. Up next is Jamie Noble with his girlfriend Nydia defending the Cruiserweight title against Funaki. You can only see the Cruiserweights right here on Velocity or SmackDown.
Castrol GTX High Mileage presents WWE Unforgiven, live September 22nd from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California.
Hey! The #1 interviewer from SmackDown in action.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Japan, weighing in at 208 pounds, Funaki.
What's the matter, Cat? Got your tongue there? Isn't that debatable? He's a regular old Mike Wallace.
Funaki always hanging outside the women's locker room, is the way Funaki likes to put it.
Oh, now you're making fun of the guy's accent.
No, I talk to Funaki all the time.
Yeah, just because Funaki gets all the scoops and you're left out in the cold every week. These two are absolutely nuts.
The Cruiserweight title on the line tonight here on Velocity.
Nydia had a makeout contest at the World during SummerSlam last week. I like the guy she blew off and how he tiptoed away off the stage.
Look at Nydia. Those look like new shorts, Michael, are they?
How do I know?
You're the one that was kissing her about
At least
4 weeks ago.
At least I kiss women, Lloyd.
Listen to the crowd chant Funaki.
He's the #1 interviewer on SmackDown.
You know, his trial interview was a couple weeks ago with that girl ringside right there, Nydia.
Well,
remember Nydia tried to seduce him?
I really wouldn't call it an interview. Nydia wanted to show Funaki her, well, nonetheless, look at Noble with a shot to the midsection. Jamie Noble was just gesturing to Funaki a moment ago that he is the Cruiserweight champion. And you got to remember what the title means to Jamie Noble and Nydia. Look at that. Nydia throwing Noble out of the way. And here comes the seduction again of Funaki.
Funaki staring, well, you know where he was staring just then. And now Nydia all smiles as Jamie Noble able to climb back into the ring and take control of this match early on.
But again, we cannot forget what the Cruiserweight Championship means to Noble and Nydia.
Yeah, everything.
Since winning the title a couple of months back, Jamie Noble and Nydia have been living high on the hog. Like you mentioned, Nydia even got a new pair of shorts out of it.
Ooh, there's a neck breaker there. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. To no avail.
Nydia cheering her boyfriend on. Jamie Noble, the Cruiserweight champion. It'll be neat to see Funaki win the title here tonight. He'd be an interviewer with some championship gold. Oh, look at this.
Look at that by Jamie Noble. Right around the throat of Funaki, and I guess you could say Funaki's upside down right now.
You think?
No, I know. Because he was upside down.
That's why you're the number 2 interviewer on SmackDown, because all you do is state the obvious. You don't get the in-depth stories. You don't get the scoops like Funaki does.
Wait, hang on.
That's what it's all about.
Funaki didn't even interview Brock Lesnar last week, and smart move there.
And you did when?
Well, maybe I wouldn't have either.
Here we go.
Hang on. Funaki almost had Jamie Noble just then.
At least Funaki had the guts to stand outside Lesnar's door trying to interview him. He wasn't hiding in the locker room like you were.
Paul Heyman wisely told Funaki, maybe it's not the best time to interview. Hook in the leg. Funaki able to kick out of it.
Nydia thought it was a 3 count.
But you are right, Michael. There's no way Jamie Noble and Nydia. Here's another cover. Ever want to give up that Cruiserweight title? Riches have really come their way, at least riches to them.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, that means
riches to them. What's wrong with them?
Jamie Noble and Nydia used to live in a mobile home that didn't even have running water.
And there's a problem with that?
No.
Maybe they couldn't afford it until he became champion.
And now they can.
Well, That's
exactly what I'm saying there.
Well, when you become the number 1 interviewer on SmackDown, maybe you can afford a mobile home with running water.
And get out of the single wide. Jamie Noble, I was going to say, in control of the match, and insecurity there by Funaki. Here's a hook and a leg. No. Funaki, though, has been really aggressive over the last few weeks here on Velocity.
Well, as the play-by-play man, you may want to let the fans know that the Cruiserweight Championship is on the line.
Hook and a leg.
And we almost had a new champion.
Jamie Noble barely staying alive here, and Funaki really in complete control. Well, that wasn't until that. And look at
you know what
Jamie Noble was
going
for the Tiger Bomb. You're right.
Look out! Funaki's got him. Noble took way too much time setting Funaki up for the Tiger Bomb and allowed Funaki to counter it.
Oh, my Lord. And what a shot. The impact, hook in the leg, 2, 3, no! Funaki able to get the left shoulder up. But what about the impact on Funaki's neck? And look at the expression. Funaki does not know what hit him.
I don't think he knows where he is.
And now, Jamie Noble trying to set up the Tiger Bomb. Funaki counters once again.
Well, desperately countering once again.
Funaki doing whatever he can to stay alive in the match. Now on the top rope. Whoa! If Funaki can get over, we might have a new Cruiserweight champion. Jamie Noble is out of it right now. Here's the cover. 2, 3, no!
Great matchup on Velocity.
Cruiserweight title on the line.
Look at Nydia.
Chewing the gum. Seeing maybe their future flash before their eyes just a second ago when he thought Funaki might have. Now here comes Jamie Noble trying to set up the Tiger Bomb. And he lands it this time. This could be it. 2, 3. And that's all that Funaki can take.
Here is your winner and still Cruiserweight champion, Jamie Noble.
3rd time's a charm for Jamie Noble. Finally hooked in, locked in, and delivered the Tiger Bomb to Funaki. But big props for Funaki. What a battle he gave the Cruiserweight champion here tonight.
And the most important words to Jamie Noble and Nydia were still Cruiserweight champion.
Big old celebratory kiss. Imagine how many tongues she's had her mouth in.
Well, yours is one of them.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna keep reminding me. I went to the clinic, too, for a checkup after that week.
Jamie Noble kissing the Cruiserweight title. And once again, just a reminder, the only place you're able to see the Cruiserweights in action is on Velocity and SmackDown. And
hey,
what's Funaki going to say? He has a mic.
I may have lost to Jamie Noble, but I know you people still love me. Because I lucky SmackDown #1 announcer.
Funaki got the words out. Michael Cole, I'm Mark Lloyd. Confidential is next.
Well, as you just saw, Eddie Guerrero has now screwed Chris Benoit 2 weeks in a row, and Chris Benoit is still without a championship.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Making his way to the ring, the challenger from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 213 pounds, one half of the tag team champions, Chavo Guerrero.
Okay, Josh, now Armageddon, we know Chris Benoit will be facing Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, that's right, Cat. Lugs presents WWE Armageddon. Hit the streets Lug style. Get the shoes with an attitude at Lugs.com. We know that it's going to be Chris Benoit one-on-one against Eddie Guerrero at Armageddon. Will Eddie screw Benoit 3 times in a row?
And from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Cruiserweight champion, Billy Kidman.
Cruiserweight Championship on the line here. You'll always see it on SmackDown and Velocity.
Yeah, you know, kid, that Billy Kidman is a fighting champion.
Yeah, well, speaking of fighting, Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero, these two guys used to travel together. They used to train together, and now they will go one-on-one at Armageddon.
Hey, kid, why don't you shut your mouth? You can't tell me nothing about Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. You know, we worked together in WCW. I know all about these two guys' friendship.
That's right. They jumped from WCW to come here to the WWE together. And now these two will collide come Sunday night at Armageddon. What a night it's going to be.
Come on, get out. Come on, let's go, Chavo.
Cruiserweight Championship on the line here. Billy Kidman and Chavo Guerrero.
You know, these two guys right here were friends, too.
Yeah, well, this is a rematch from a match we saw on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. Billy Kidman was able to defeat Chavo Guerrero. Will the fate be the same tonight here on Velocity? Hey, Cat, it's Saturday night. Where are we going when Velocity's over?
You're not going anywhere with the Cat, okay? You're not going to ruin my reputation, kid.
I thought me and you would hang out. Maybe go to some clubs, hang out.
I don't think, kid, you need ID to get into where I hang out at. Are you over 21?
What are you talking about? I'm a grown man.
No, I don't think so.
Snapmare takedown by Chavo and a nice hip toss by Billy Kidman. You know, Cat, you mentioned it. Billy Kidman is a fighting champion. We saw last week on SmackDown, Billy Kidman defeated Jamie Noble. Jamie Noble has been on a downward spiral, but maybe things will turn around as now Jamie Noble has brought in his cousin, Nunzio.
Nunzio is a bad guy. He's a big man, too.
Big man? He's 5'3". He's the Italian version of Jamie Noble.
He's bigger than you, kid.
Yeah, he is bigger than me. Billy Kidman blocks, and now Chavo's in the buckle. And last week on SmackDown, Billy Kidman had a chance to become a double champion as he teamed up with Chris Benoit to take on Los Guerreros, but Los Guerreros were able to win. They pulled all the stops and they won the match, Cat. And nice drop kick there from Chavo. Cover here, and a kick out by Billy Kidman.
You know, Josh, you can tell that Eddie and Chavo have been working closely together. Look at this guy the way he looked just like his uncle.
Absolutely, they're blood, and they've been working together for a very long time. And Cat, back suplex there by Chavo. Cover, new champion, a kick out, Cat. I thought we were going to see a new Cruiserweight champion right here on Velocity.
That Billy Kid was tough. You can't keep him down like that. You got to get on him and stay on him.
Absolutely, and Cat, as we push forward here on Velocity, we get closer and closer to Armageddon, less than 24 hours away. Lucky God!
Yes.
Cat, what did Chavo just say?
Man, I don't know that Spanish. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, you don't speak English either.
I can speak my red shoe to your head, kid.
Chavo has Billy Kidman in a headlock right now. And Cat, the WWE Championship will be on the line tomorrow night at Armageddon. The Big Show versus Kurt Angle. Big question, will Brock Lesnar be in Kurt Angle's corner come tomorrow night? Lesnar's suspension has been lifted. We know he'll be in Fort Lauderdale, but in what capacity as Billy Kidman is trying to get this crowd behind him right now?
You know, wherever he's going to be, he's going to raise hell.
Absolutely. Brock Lesnar's pretty good at raising hell. Kidman up to a vertical base and now firing back with those forearms and right hands. Kidman off the ropes.
Oh!
What a knee by Chavo Guerrero. And now Guerrero cover. Got a kick out by Kidman. Kidman, 1 second, and he would have lost his Cruiserweight Championship right there.
Kidman is in pain right now. I don't think there's no way he can get up off that mat.
Well, Chavo Guerrero is a superb technical wrestler, and he's got Billy Kidman where he wants him right now. Come on. Of course, Cat Armageddon, a joint production of SmackDown and Raw, and I cannot wait. I know you can't wait to see the footage of Tori Wilson and Dawn Marie from that hotel room. Yeah, you're speechless. Oh, Chavo sidesteps Kidman there, and now Chavo.
Oh, out of nowhere. Look at that beautiful drop kick, kid.
What a drop kick there.
Can you do that, Josh? Can you get up that high?
Not anymore. Nice back elbow there by Billy Kidman, and now. Yeah, you can throw a pretty good drop kick, though, I bet.
I don't drop kick anything. I side kick. I'm a karate champion.
That's right. Oh. Cover there by Kidman, and a kick out. You probably got your yellow belt by now, correct?
Kid, I'm going to beat your ass at ringside. You hear me?
Oh, sorry, Cat. You got your black belt, probably.
Got 3 black belts.
3 of them?
Yeah.
What do you need 3 of them for?
I'll tell you later, okay?
Oh, Chavo able to slip out of that. Kick to the midsection, and now Chavo.
Oh!
Kidman stacked up, and a kick out by Billy Kidman. I thought we were going to see a new champion. Chavo can't believe it either. What does Chavo Guerrero have to do to put away Billy Kidman? Oh, stupid what?
Oh.
Kidman rolls him up. Kick out there by Chavo. Nice counter there by Billy Kidman.
Now these 2 guys are real athletes. Look at them. Athletes, okay?
Absolutely. Kidman now could be setting Chavo up for the shooting star press.
This is one beautiful move right here.
Absolutely, the crowd wants to see it, but it's
Uncle Eddie is here.
Uncle Eddie to the rescue. Chavo covered, feet on the rope, and no! Kidman still able to kick out.
That Billy's tough.
Yeah, Los Guerreros can't believe how tough Billy really is. Baseball slide by
Go,
Kidman.
kid, go!
Sit out, powerbomb coming right now.
Uncle Eddie is in the house.
Listen to this crowd. Eddie's in the ring.
Go, Uncle Eddie.
Chavo has been disqualified, but I don't think Los Guerreros care.
You know, Billy had no right to kick that man outside the ring, first of all, okay?
Kidman is there. Wait a minute. Here comes Chris Benoit.
He had no right there. What is he doing there?
German suplex to Eddie. Standing switch and a German suplex to Chavo.
Get up, Eddie. Get up, Chavo.
Chris Benoit has cleared the ring of Los Guerreros.
I like those Guerrero boys, you know. I love them.
Well, tomorrow night, Eddie Guerrero goes one-on-one with his former best friend, Chris Benoit. What's going to happen when these 2 lock up in the middle of the ring at Armageddon?
All hell gonna break loose, kid. That's all I got to say.
Armageddon is just 24 hours away, but up next, The Rock on Confidential. Confidential is right now. It's official. The Colossus of Baba Road, the 6'10", 310 Nathan Jones is on his way to SmackDown. And we'll hear from him this week.
Following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing the challenger, being accompanied by his girlfriend Nydia from Hanover, West Virginia, weighing in at 200 pounds, Jamie Noble.
Well, Kat, seeing your favorite diva, Nydia, only makes me think of what we saw last week on SmackDown. Hugh Hefner said a SmackDown diva will be in Playboy.
All right.
Starburst Sour presents WWE No Way Out, a sour kick from the first chew to the last, and we just took a look at the rivalry between Hollywood Hulk Hogan and The Rock. What a rematch it's going to be at No Way Out, Rock Hogan 2.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 215 pounds, is the Cruiserweight champion, Billy Kidman.
Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Billy Kidman versus Jamie Noble and Kat. Also this past week in SmackDown, we got a sneak peek at Nydia. We saw what she was wearing underneath in that bra and panties match. Tori Wilson and Dawn Marie. Nydia got involved at the end of that one.
I tell you, that's one of my best matches on this show.
Maybe it'll be Tori Wilson or Dawn Marie in Playboy.
Let's talk about that Playboy stuff now. You know, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Well,
which one?
I have no idea. SmackDown Diva could even be our boss, the general manager of SmackDown, Stephanie McMahon.
It could even be you, kid.
Collar and elbow tie up now. Nice spin off there by Jamie Noble and a kickoff by Billy Kidman. This is going to be fast action, step over toe hold, and now a float over by Billy Kidman into a front face lock and Cat. This is Jamie Noble's first rematch since losing the Cruiserweight Championship to Billy Kidman at Survivor Series back in November. Noble's been on a roll right here on Velocity. A back elbow there by Jamie Noble. And a forearm to the back of the head. Kidman off the ropes there. Goes underneath the clothesline. Oh, a back elbow by Billy Kidman. And don't forget, if Billy Kidman is successful here tonight and Matt Hardy loses another 2 pounds, we will see those two. Oh, wait, no way out. Nice Mexican head scissors sends Jamie Noble crashing to the outside, and the crowd is behind Billy Kidman now. Nydia looks a little concerned, and a poncho to the top rope. No.
Hey, I tell you, man. Look, did you see that move, Nydia? I tell you, man, she must be a coach because we both know she's a great wrestler, too. She's not just pretty.
You're pretty curious, aren't you, Cat?
About what?
Well, curiosity killed the cat, so don't be too curious. Cover there and a kick out.
You know what? Matt Mann paid me a lot of money to have loose lips out here, okay? So listen to me, let me earn my money.
Oh! Well, you know what they say about loose lips, Cat. And now, and a clothesline by Jamie Noble. Cover there by, and a kick out there by Billy Kidman.
So what does it mean, kid?
Well, I heard the saying goes something like loose lips sinks ships.
Well, I tell you what, your loose lips gonna make me sink my foot into your ass, okay?
And there you go. Jamie Noble now with the version of a camel clutch, seated here with both arms wrapped around the throat of Billy Kidman.
You know, I don't think Matt Hardy can last with these guys, man. He's too big. Losing too much weight too fast.
Matt Hardy's trying to become Cruiserweight eligible. Cat, I mean, you perhaps have some tips for Matt Hardy on how to get down to 220 pounds.
Well, I got some tips for you. Why don't you start wearing ladies' underwear? That'll give you about 8 pounds right there.
Cat, what do you know about wearing ladies' underwear? Oh!
Hey, what I do on my own time is my own business, damn it.
And let's keep it that way. Jamie Noble now hanging Billy Kidman up, perhaps a hangman's going for that hangman's leg drop that he does. We've seen it here on Velocity quite a few times. Noble up to the second now, and Billy Kidman, Kidman had it scouted. Kidman rolled out of the ring. And now, both superstars have gone for high impact maneuvers. Kidman went for that plancha earlier, and Noble went for the hangman's leg drop and missed both, and look at that! Northern Lights, the bridge, and a kick out by Billy Kidman.
Great, man. You know, I'm going to go home and watch some old Hogan movies and some Rock movies just to get prepared for next week.
I'm going to go home and watch a tape of last year's WrestleMania. And now we have the return match in Montreal at No Way Out. Rock, Hogan, 2, and you remember how electric that match was at last year's WrestleMania. Jamie Noble using the ring as a weapon. And now the Cruiserweight Championship could be in trouble for Billy Kidman. Noble taking it to Kidman right now. Jamie Noble desperately, what a neck breaker. Desperately wants to get back the Cruiserweight Championship cover. Almost had it there. A kick out there by Billy Kidman.
You know, I worked with Billy in WCW, and he's a very tough competitor.
Very smooth as well. You see Jamie Noble, all of his offense is mounting towards that sling blade neck breaker. He's going after the neck and the shoulder area of Billy Kidman. And also this week in SmackDown from Indianapolis, we will have Brock Lesnar taking on Kurt Angle, and I can't wait to see that match. Kidman getting the crowd behind him now. Jamie Noble still holding that neck breaker. Kidman, pair of forearms to the back. Death Valley driver, into a neck breaker there. And now, this match is taking its toll on both Billy Kidman and Jamie Noble. Both of them are down, and the Cruiserweight Championship hangs in the balance. Kidman fires back with a pair of right hands, ducks the clothesline and a clothesline of his own, and another one by Billy Kidman. He's on fire now, and whoa! What elevation on that backdrop. Welcome back to Velocity. Josh Matthews with Ernest the Cat Miller, and Jamie Noble and Billy Kidman are battling for the Cruiserweight Championship right now.
These guys are so quick,
This
man.
could do it. Hook of both legs. Oh! Noble just able to kick out.
Let's see that drop kick again.
Here it is. Look at the height that Billy Kidman is.
Did you see how quick he came up off the floor?
Tiger bomb, tiger bomb. Oh, roll through. There's the jackknife. 2. Oh, so close. But Jamie Noble just able to kick out. And you see Nydia ecstatic on the outside of the ring. She wants that Cruiserweight Championship page.
Oh, beautiful.
However, great minds one leg, hooks the other. No. A kick out by Billy Kidman.
Man, this got to be one of the best matches I've ever seen here, man. This is a great match.
Counter for counter, these guys are going move for move. And the Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. Noble now wasting little time. Kidman slips out the back now. Going for the Bulldog, and look at that. Oh, Noble counters it now. Oh, belly to back suplex. This has to do it. New champion on Velocity. Oh, Kidman just kicks out. Nydia can't believe it. Noble can't believe it. Quite frankly, I can't believe it either. I thought he had him, Cat.
Man, I tell you, the crowd, they're really into this match. Oh!
And Kidman has the match won right here, but Nydia's on the apron.
She's a smart girl, man. She knows this right here. I mean, all her Budweiser money's going out the gate. Oh! Yeah. No,
Noble into Nydia, schoolboy. This is going to do it. Oh, no, and a kick out by Jamie Noble.
I'm telling you, Jamie really want this title, man.
Well, him and Nydia want that Cruiserweight Championship paycheck back. Backslide there. Noble rolls through, and now Tiger Bomb. There's the Tiger Bomb. New champion on Velocity. Oh! That's how Jamie Noble won the Cruiserweight Championship originally with the Tiger Bomb. And now what is he going to do? He's pulled his move out of the bag, Cat.
This guy right here, he got something else in that bag.
Kidman now. Oh! Sit out powerbomb by Billy Kidman. And now Billy Kidman could perhaps be going for the shooting star press, Cat. Let's see if he goes for it. There it is. Oh, shooting star press by Billy Kidman.
Here's your winner and still Cruiserweight Champion, Billy Kidman.
In a seesaw battle that could have gone either way, Billy Kidman is successful and holds on to his Cruiserweight Championship with this move right here, the shooting star press. A great match, Cat, a great match.
I can't believe it, man. I mean, all the action, man, it was unbelievable.
I can't wait for the action this week live in Indianapolis for SmackDown. Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle. But for the first time since the match has been announced, The Rock and Hollywood Hogan will be live in Indianapolis for SmackDown. What's going to happen when The Rock and Hulk Hogan are in the same arena at the same time this upcoming week in Indianapolis for SmackDown? I know the SmackDown Superstars cannot wait for that great opportunity.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Cruiserweight Championship. Approaching the ring with Akio and Sakoda from Japan, weighing 206 pounds, the Cruiserweight Champion, Tajiri.
The Japanese buzzsaw Yoshihiro Tajiri defending his Cruiserweight Championship tonight, right now, right here on Velocity.
From Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing 215 pounds, Billy Kidman.
What a way for Billy Kidman to make his return return to Velocity, then to none other get a shot at the Cruiserweight champion, Tajiri, but you got to keep your eye on those two henchmen right there, Akio and Sakoda, because they'll be keeping their eye on Tajiri.
You know, we can talk about the henchmen all night long, Josh, but the bottom line is this. Tajiri is the Cruiserweight champion. He wears that gold for a reason. With or without the help of Akio and Sakoda, Tajiri is still the champion.
I'm not taking anything away from Tajiri. He is a very great Cruiserweight champion, Bill. I mean, Tajiri can get it done in the ring. There's no doubt about that. On the mat, on his feet, the buzzsaw is a lethal weapon. But you also have to keep your eye on Billy Kidman. Kidman's been out of action for a while, and now Kidman's back, and he's going to try to take the Cruiserweight Championship away from Tajiri. Snapmare there by Billy Kidman. This one's going to be quick, Bill.
Well, Kidman being a former champion himself, he knows what it takes to get it done in the ring, but he also knows he's got two guys watching him on the outside.
Billy Kidman goes up and over, caught up by Tajiri, but Tajiri was caught by Kidman, and now Tajiri going to try to get a breather here, but Billy Kidman says, Billy Kidman baseball slide to Tajiri. Billy Kidman doing the right thing here, putting Tajiri back into the ring. That's where Kidman needs to defeat Tajiri, and now here comes Akio, and there's Sakoda with the clothesline.
And you said it, that's what he needs to keep Tajiri in the ring, but Kidman knows. Kidman's a veteran. You don't go outside when you got two henchmen outside watching Tajiri's back.
And Billy Kidman was in control of this matchup, covered by Tajiri, and a kick out there by Billy Kidman. Akio and Sakoda, they will be the difference maker in this matchup, Bill. Knee right to the jaw there of Kidman, covered by Tajiri, and a kick out.
And did you see where Tajiri dug his elbow into the jaw? He just dropped the knee on.
The Cruiserweight champion now. Submission hold applied to Billy Kidman. Bill, what in the world is this kind of submission hold?
Tajiri is skilled. He's just cutting off. He's not so much cutting off the air, but he's putting pressure on that collarbone. He's putting pressure on the jaw he just dropped the knee on. The forearm he just dug into Kidman's throat. He's putting pressure. He works the same area. You beat a man by wearing him down.
What? Billy Kidman back to a vertical base. Billy Kidman trying to break up that submission hold. Kidman successful, and now Billy Kidman trying to get back on the offensive in this matchup. Tajiri catches Kidman once again, and now an electric chair. Oh, an electric chair right over the top rope.
And right back to that jaw area, right back to the top of the
throat. And another cover by Tajiri, and a kick out by Billy Kidman. Tajiri, well-versed in submission holds, the Cruiserweight champion, much like our WWE champion, Brock Lesnar, who applied that Brock lock to Rey Mysterio this past Thursday night on SmackDown, forcing Rey Mysterio to tap out, but you have to give credit to the 175-pound Extreme Luchador Rey Mysterio. Mysterio brought the fight to Brock Lesnar.
Mysterio had the right idea. He had Brock on the run. He had Brock chasing him, but you can't beat the champion running around the outside of the ring. You have to beat him in the middle. 1, 2, 3.
And of course, then we saw Hardcore Holly dressed as a family member of Rey Mysterio. Hardcore Holly out of the crowd. Hardcore Holly trying any way, anyhow to get to the champion, Brock Lesnar. Hardcore Holly wants to get his hands on Brock Lesnar.
Hardcore Holly sat in that arena for 2 long hours, watched everything that went on all night in a mask, dressed like Rey Mysterio, waited for the opportunity, and when the opportunity came, Hardcore Holly took advantage of it. He took off that mask and went right after the champion, Brock Lesnar.
And Tajiri trying to take advantage of Billy Kidman. Kidman saw the handspring coming. Kidman ducked and nailed the drop kick. The Cruiserweight Championship hangs in the balance. Both superstars are down. Akio and Sakoda watching on. Billy Kidman needs to get to his feet, as does the champion, Tajiri. A lot of separation right now between Kidman and Tajiri. Kidman up, Tajiri up. Kidman ducks the spinning kick and a spinning back elbow by Kidman. Billy Kidman is feeling it. Billy Kidman knows that this is his opportunity to win the Cruiserweight Championship. Springboard bull-on by Kidman. Go for the cover. There it is. Hooks the leg of Tajiri. New champion, and Tajiri just kicks out. Bill, the championship could change hands right here on Saturday night, right here on Velocity.
Well, Kidman's been cleared. Boom!
What a kick by Tajiri right to the temple of Kidman. Cover 2, and Kidman. Billy Kidman had enough in the tank to kick out.
Kidman's been cleared by the doctors, but there's no replacing ring shape. Kidman's been out for a long month. You gotta wonder if he's physically able to get back in the ring and go toe-to-toe with Tajiri like this.
Roll up by Billy Kidman. Tajiri stacked. And Tajiri again using his lower body strength to kick out. And another kick to the side of the head by the buzzsaw Tajiri. And now Billy Kidman is caught in the web of the tarantula by Tajiri. An illegal maneuver, but the damage to the lower back, it only takes a couple of seconds, Bill.
You saw the look on Kidman's face. Tajiri scouts his opponents. He knows Kidman's had trouble with his back, and he's taking advantage of it.
Kidman ducks. Oh, it's Seguri by Billy Kidman. Billy Kidman is perhaps one move away from becoming the Cruiserweight champion. And that one move, Bill, is the shooting star press, and Billy Kidman knows it.
Kidman can't let the people tell him how to win this match. He should have come to him right when he had him on the mat.
Billy Kidman's gonna be the new Cruiserweight. And Akio sweeps the leg of Billy Kidman. Billy Kidman had this match wrapped up. All Kidman needed to do was hit the shooting star press. Akio nails Tajiri. Kidman nails Akio. BK bomb! New Cruiserweight champion on Velocity. It's over now! Tajiri barely kicks out.
Kidman can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Does Kidman have enough left in the tank to become Cruiserweight champion?
Billy Kidman needs to stay on Tajiri right now. Right here. Billy Kidman has the opportunity to become the new Cruiserweight champion. Tajiri slips out. Hurricane Rana by Kidman. Shoulders are down.
Oh, he's out.
Tajiri bridges up. Buzzsaw kick to the side of the head. And Tajiri retains his championship.
The winner of this match is still Cruiserweight champion, Tajiri.
Billy Kidman was one move away, but you gotta give credit to Tajiri. After a Hurricane Rana by Billy Kidman, Tajiri bridges up. There you see another look at it, Bill.
Tajiri's out, and bam! Kidman's out.
Just when you think you have the buzzsaw down and out, Tajiri bridges up from nowhere, and Tajiri retains his Cruiserweight championship right here on Velocity. But you gotta give credit to Billy Kidman. And now, Billy, you and me are headed to SmackDown, but don't go anywhere because Confidential is now. Shaniqua feeling the wrath, still recovering after that rump shaker by the big man Rikishi. And I'm sure the big Quiche is still smiling after dropping his ass on Shaniqua. Well-deserved too, Bill. It was well-deserved. Shaniqua got exactly what was coming to her.
Following non-title tag team matches scheduled for one fall, approaching the ring at a combined weight of 564 pounds. They are the tag team champions, Scotty Hotty and Rikishi.
It took 5 long years for Rikishi and Scotty Hotty to become the WWE Tag Team Champions. Now they've got the gold, and I'm sure the big Quiche and Scotty aren't going to let those titles go very easily. We're all having a great time, and SmackDown and Raw presents WWE WrestleMania 20, sponsored by Snickers Cruncher. WrestleMania 20 will be live Sunday, March 14th from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York City. And the only way to see it is on pay-per-view. Looking for a satisfying crunch? Grab a Snickers Cruncher.
And at a combined weight of 580 pounds, Johnny Stamboli and Chuck Palumbo, the full-blooded Italians, F.B.I.
Bill, let me ask you a question. What do you think it will do for the careers of Johnny the Bull and Chuck Palumbo to defeat the WWE Tag Team Champions right here on Velocity and non-title action?
Well, non-title action match or not, to defeat the Tag Team Champions tonight would have to make them the #1 contenders, or at at least move them up into contendership for those tag team titles. And both Palumbo and Stamboli know it.
No doubt. I mean, the former champions, the Basham brothers, had to compete on SmackDown this past Thursday night without Shaniqua, and the Bashams lost to Kurt Angle and John Cena.
It was an impromptu match, and how convenient that impromptu describes Kurt Angle.
What is going on in the mind of Kurt Angle? I don't understand it. Kurt Angle was behind Eddie Guerrero all the way. And that, this past Thursday night on SmackDown, knowing that Kurt Angle has to go one-on-one with Eddie Guerrero for the championship at WrestleMania 20, Kurt Angle turns on his former friend Eddie Guerrero. I don't get it.
Well, in front of the public, in front of the fans, in front of you and I, Kurt said how proud he was of Eddie. Make things right between Eddie and Chavo. Respects the family values. Yada, yada, yada. Witness one for the troops. But in the back of his mind, Kurt Angle had Brock Lesnar on his mind to go back to WrestleMania. Eddie squashed that dream, and now Kurt squashed Eddie's dream because Kurt is going to go all out for that WWE Championship at WrestleMania 20.
Scotty too high, lighting up Chuck Palumbo, reversal, Italian whip. Scotty goes low, Chuck goes high. And Scotty just got dropped.
That is the best right hand in the business.
No doubt. And Bill getting back to Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle. What started as a huge celebration for Eddie Guerrero, a ticker tape-like parade for Eddie Guerrero, ended in a nightmare as SmackDown ended with a bloody Eddie Guerrero in the middle of the ring, thanks to Kurt Angle coming by the bull, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Scotty.
I've seen a lot of things. You and I sit here and try to predict a lot of things that go on SmackDown, Josh, but I don't think you saw it coming, neither did I, neither did the fans see how badly Kurt Angle showed his true colors. And I'm not talking red, white, and blue. I'm talking about true colors towards Eddie Guerrero going into WrestleMania.
Lots of crazy things happening on SmackDown for the third straight week in a row. Somebody was attacked backstage. It started with Eddie Guerrero, then Kurt Angle, and then Chavo Guerrero seemingly this past week on SmackDown. Bill, I'm sticking with you every second of every day at SmackDown.
You have to watch your back. I got your back. You got my back. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it on public record. I don't think anyone knocked Kurt Angle out. Trust him. I didn't trust him when he said he did it for the troops at the Royal Rumble, and I don't trust him now going into WrestleMania.
Well, the F.B.I. have cut off the ring for the WWE Tag Team Champions, and now Chuck Palumbo just sizing up Scotty too Hotty. The only thing on Scotty's mind is to make the tag to Rikishi.
Look at the eyes of Chuck Palumbo. I say it every time we see this man. He is the meat and potatoes of the F.B.I. Chuck Palumbo is the future champion in his own right, but there's no way that he's going to give up a non-title match to Rikishi and Scotty too Hotty.
Scotty too Hotty has a surgically repaired neck and just getting dropped on it again. Chuck Palumbo into the cover, both legs hooked, and a kick out by Scotty too Hotty. And Bill, you yourself have a surgically repaired neck. And you're telling me all the time that you have problems getting out of bed, problems looking left and right, hating being on the airplanes, and now Scotty is in the ring, just getting dropped on that neck every other second.
Josh, you've been in the ring. You know what it's like to compete. We're all competitors. We'll do whatever it takes to be in the WWE. Scotty waited for 5 years, like you said, to become a champion. Surgically repaired neck or not, he's going to go in there every night and go toe-to-toe with the best of the best.
Scotty's about to make the tag, got caught. They were fingertips away. Come on, Scotty.
Almost got him again.
Can he do it? Come on, Scotty. Rikishi can't reach much further. He's fully extended. Come on, Scotty.
Palumbo needs to sit back on his heels.
Fingertips away, fingernails away. Come on, Scotty. Can he do it? Can Scotty tag Rikishi? No, it. Well, now Scotty's got to turn his attention to Chuck Palumbo. Palumbo drops like a redwood. And now Scotty has his eyes on his tag team partner.
If Palumbo wants to stop this tag, he needs to get his ankle right now.
Palumbo wants to tag in the ball, but here comes Rikishi. The big Q's taking out the ball. And now Palumbo set for the line. Air Italia. The bull set to the outside. DDT by Rikishi on Palumbo. FBI FBI members getting dropped, and I hope you have widescreen, high definition for that ass. That's what it sounds like when a truck backs up.
Well, everybody hears that truck backing up. They're on their feet, Junior. They want it. They want it.
Rikishi doesn't see the bull coming.
This is what makes the FBI dangerous.
Yeah, but this is what makes Scotty too hotty so cool.
I don't understand this. I don't get it. This irritates me. I just don't get it.
The most dominant move in all of sports entertainment. And the bull takes it on the chin. And now Rikishi. And the bull, the two Regal men in this matchup.
Scotty laying face down, Palumbo on the floor. He's going to drop it like it's hot.
Love shaker. And that's why Rikishi and Scotty are the tag team champions.
Royal winners, the tag team champions, Scotty Too Hotty and Rikishi.
Always having a great time, Rikishi and Scotty Too Hotty dropping the FBI, picking up the victory. And Bill, now me and you head to Kansas City, Missouri for SmackDown. And Kurt Angle has a lot of explaining to do for what Angle did to his WrestleMania opponent Eddie Guerrero on SmackDown. The Dead Man returned at WrestleMania 20, had a major impact, and then The Undertaker returns again to SmackDown.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Chavo Guerrero Sr. from El Paso, Texas. Weighing in at 213 pounds, he is the Cruiserweight Champion, Chavo Guerrero.
The Cruiserweight Championship will be on the line. Chavo Guerrero taking on Ultimo Dragon next.
And now, the WWE Rewind is brought to you by Hellboy. In theaters everywhere, April 2nd.
Here we go. Here comes the champ. And Rey Mysterio. Get the hell out of God. Take out Chavo Sr.
Rey Mysterio. Sunset flip. They have Chavo here.
You got him.
Shoulders down.
Look at Chavo Sr. How about that? Chavo stole it.
And who knows if this is the last time we'll see the Cruiserweight Champion Chavo Guerrero here on Velocity. The draft lottery this Monday night.
And the challenger from the Boy of Japan, weighing in at 185 pounds, Ultimo Dragon.
But Bill, wait a second. What if Chavo Guerrero stays on SmackDown and we get the Intercontinental Champion from Raw?
What if we get the Intercontinental Champion, the World Champion,
And Trish. That's what I'm talking about.
What happens if Chavo Guerrero stays on SmackDown and Chavo Guerrero Sr. winds up on Raw?
Bill, we'll find out live this Monday. I don't have the answers. We'll find out. We'll see it. Live from the Joe Louis Arena, Detroit, Michigan. The draft lottery, all the superstars in the same arena in the same time. But right now, right here, Saturday night, WWE Cruiserweight title on the line. Ultimo Dragon, one of the most celebrated cruiserweights in the history of sports entertainment.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
What if you're only going one way on a one-way street?
Where do you come up with this stuff? It's not very humorous, Bill.
Well, you got... Now, see, that's not funny.
All I said was humorous.
Are you listening to these people? That's for that comment.
The intangible is the crowd here in this arena getting all over Chavo Guerrero early in this matchup. Snapmare takedown by Ultimo Dragon. Chavo escapes.
How proud did Chavo's daddy look with Chavo walking out Cruiserweight champion at WrestleMania 20?
Chavo Sr. should be proud. He helped Chavo retain that title at WrestleMania.
He's helped Chavo his whole career. He's made him into the man he is
Bill,
today.
you know what I mean? He got involved in the match that he wasn't even a part of.
I'm involved in every match here, and I'm not a part of it.
Nice arm drag there by Ultimo Dragon, and now Chavo perhaps looking for some words of wisdom from his dad.
So you think if his dad wasn't there, Chavo wouldn't be the Cruiserweight champion?
Yeah.
So you're saying Chavo's no good?
No, I'm just saying that Chavo Guerrero relies heavily on help from his father, Chavo Guerrero Sr.
I rely heavily on help from my father, but you told me I wouldn't be sitting here.
Listen to the crowd, Bill. Chance of Eddie, that's great. I know it's getting under the skin of Chavo Guerrero.
We're the family.
Gives Ultimo Dragon the edge here in this Cruiserweight title matchup.
It was a sweep by the Guerreros at WrestleMania. Eddie Guerrero, champion. Chavo Guerrero, champion. Chavo Guerrero Sr., father of champion.
And now look at this, tilt-a-whirl head scissors by Ultimo Dragon. Dragon vamp trying to gain the Cruiserweight Championship. Oh, sunset flip by Chavo. Dragon rolls through. Look at that kick to the chest by the Dragon. Lateral press, cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Chavo Guerrero.
Dragon still caught up in that Lucha Libre style. Has not yet come around to the WWE way of doing things in the ring, and this is what cost him some opportunities.
Well, this extreme Lucha Libre style of Ultimo Dragon might earn him the WWE Cruiserweight Championship right here on Velocity.
Josh, you know as well as I do, you're a historian. You follow this game. You follow the Cruiserweight. This is not the first time these two have met in the squared circle.
No, Chavo Guerrero and Ultimo Dragon many times meeting in WCW and now meeting here in the WWE. Oh, and there's Chavo Guerrero Sr. with a shot to the face of Ultimo Dragon. Guerrero into the cover and a kick out by Dragon. That's what I'm talking about, Bill. Chavo Sr. getting himself involved where he doesn't belong.
It was clear to me that the Dragon was having problems adjusting his mask, so Chavo Sr. just took advantage of it. That's what it's all about in the WWE. Opportunities. Chavo Sr. took the opportunity to help his son.
You're a liar.
I'm telling the truth. You saw it.
You're lying.
That wasn't an opportunity for Chavo Sr.?
It was an opportunity for Chavo.
So you're just mad because I pointed it out and you didn't.
Maybe you can make a turning point about it, Bill.
Hey, maybe I could.
Chavo Guerrero has Ultimo Dragon right where he wants him, slowed down in the middle of the ring. Chavo Guerrero is a mat technician. And this is Guerrero's style right here, stretching Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah, but it looks like the crowd is getting inside Chavo's head and taking him off his game. Thank goodness that his daddy's in the ringside.
Yeah, the intangible, the crowd. First chanting Eddie Guerrero, chants of you suck, and now chants of Chavo's a wanker.
A what?
A wanker.
What's a wanker?
I have no idea. And now Dragon up and over, lands on his feet. Here comes Dragon. Chavo ducks the spinning heel kick. Oh, and a drop kick to the back of the head. Chavo into the cover. Hooks the leg. And a kick out once again by Ultimo Dragon.
There's that style I was talking about earlier with the Dragon, and Chavo capitalized on it. Drop kick to the back of the neck and takes Dragon right out of his game plan.
And now Chavo Guerrero back suplex on Ultimo Dragon. Guerrero hooks the leg once again. And once again, Ultimo Dragon kicks out. And Bill, I can't wait for this Monday night. Live on Raw, the draft lottery, all the superstars. I mean, the entire landscape, both Raw and SmackDown, will change this Monday. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be, just think, you and I could be sitting side by side with Taz and Michael Cole calling SmackDown.
Why would that happen?
I'm just saying, anything can happen. You never know what's going to happen after Monday.
Get it going. Let's hear
Ric Flair, Evolution could be a part of SmackDown. They could be broken up. I just can't wait to see. It's going to be it's a must-see event happening this Monday night on Raw.
Oh! SmackDown could get the women's champion, Victoria.
Or Molly, she's bald too. Dragon ducks the clothesline, and now Dragon springboard moonsault. Ultimo Dragon needs to make the cover on Chavo Guerrero.
But no cover, and this is why Chavo Guerrero walks out the champion each and every time he's in that ring. He's got the killer instinct. He's got his father on the outside yelling instructions. He's got his head in the game.
Now Dragon's into the cover. Got him. And Dragon obviously took too long to make the cover on Chavo Guerrero. Dragon counters, and now a kick to the hamstring by Ultimo Dragon. There's another one. Dragon with those wicked kicks. Jumping, spinning back kick. Dragon into the cover. New Cruiserweight champion. No. Guerrero kicks out.
But instead of looking at Charles Robinson, instead of looking at the fans, why is it Dragon staying on top of Chavo?
And now Ultimo Dragon, I can't answer that question. Going for a suplex. Chavo slips out the back. Standing switch. And an elbow to the face of Dragon. Drop toe hold. Come on, Ultimo Dragon. Mahi strong. Cradle. Shoulders down. New champion of Velocity. No, a kick out again by Chavo Guerrero, the champion.
And again, you see Dragon, one of the quickest men in the sport, hesitating to get back on top of Chavo Guerrero, the Cruiserweight champion.
Chavo fighting back. Now separation between these two fantastic Cruiserweights. And Guerrero. Oh, my God.
And this is where the Dragon becomes most dangerous. He's known as one of the best high flyers ever.
Plancha from the top rope from Ultimo Dragon. Roll him in the ring. Go for the cover. We're going to have a new Cruiserweight champion here on Velocity. I know it.
You got it. He's got to roll him in the ring because you cannot beat your opponent on the outside. Dragon knows this. He gets caught up in the excitement and forgets what the big picture is. The big picture of this match is becoming WWE Cruiserweight champion.
Keep your eye on Senior. Keep your eye on Chavo Guerrero Sr. Ultimo Dragon rolls Chavo into the ring, into the cover. New champion, got him, no, a kick out. And Bill, you saw it. Ultimo Dragon was trying to grapevine the other leg, but he couldn't get it, and that allowed Chavo to kick out. But Dragon staying on Guerrero. Dragon counters. Roll through. Dragon sleeper. Dragon sleeper's hooked in the center of the ring. Tap out, Chavo. Tap out.
He could have him. He could have him right here.
He's off his feet. Guerrero's off his feet. Dragon's got the Dragon sleeper locked in. Many Cruiserweights have tapped out to the Dragon sleeper in the past. But Chavo steps inside, and a brain buster by Guerrero.
What a reversal by Chavo.
Go, kick out. Kick out by Ultimo Dragon. Dragon stays alive. Ultimo Dragon still has a chance to become the Cruiserweight champion. Wow.
And it looks like that Dragon Sleeper took a lot out of Chavo Guerrero because he's hesitant in getting up.
And now Chavo again going after the back suplex. This time Dragon counters, lands on his feet. And that'll take the oxygen out of anyone. Asai DDT coming. Senior popped up on the apron. And now Guerrero.
Gory special.
Into the gory bomb. Chavo Guerrero, with the help of his father, is going to retain the Cruiserweight Championship.
Here's your winner and still Cruiserweight champion, Chavo Guerrero.
I don't like the way he does it, but Chavo Guerrero seems to always retain the Cruiserweight Championship. But this upcoming Monday night, the Draft Lottery live from Detroit, that's Monday, but Confidential is now. Great to see Latino Heat back to his old ways.
And the WWE Tag Team Champions are, this is just their way.
This contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Approaching the ring, being accompanied by Miss Jackie at a combined weight of 469 pounds. They are the Tag Team Champions, Rico and Charlie Haas.
Come on, Charlie!
Why would you root someone on to walk down the runway?
I want Charlie Haas to walk the runway.
I knew it.
Do Rico and Miss Jackie have the same gear?
I'm not talking about it.
The WWE Tag Team Champions with the winner of the Summer Breakout Bikini Contest, Miss Jackie. And hey, I voted for Miss Jackie.
get votes?
Well, Subway presents the Great American Bash, a production of SmackDown. The Great American Bash will be live June 27th from the Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia, and exclusively on pay-per-view. It's what to eat when you want to eat fresh. Subway, eat fresh.
And the challengers from Japan at a combined weight of 437 pounds, Akio and Sakoda.
Hey, Akio's used to walking down runways, being a big movie star in Korea and everything.
What does being a movie star have to do with the runway?
See, you wouldn't know because you're not a movie star.
And I don't walk down runways.
Movie stars walk down runways.
The Rock never walked down a runway.
You don't know that.
I do.
The WWE Tag Team titles on the line right here on Velocity. And Bill, you mentioned to me earlier that Rico and Charlie Haas would be wearing similar colors. And they are. It's very metrosexual of you to know that.
I didn't mean it in that way. I just meant as a tag team unit.
Bill, you just said unit.
No, I said tag team.
And hey, Sakoda and Akio, they got the same colors on too, black and red.
What are you getting at? There's a theme to this whole conversation that I don't like.
Nice pair of arm drags by Charlie Haas. I'm just saying that you're in touch with your metrosexual side.
I haven't touched anything. Right now, Charlie Haas is working on the left arm of Sakoda. That's the end of it.
That's the first action you've called in 6 months.
It's the first action I've had in 6 months.
And Rico just slapped Sakoda on the booty.
On the what?
Well, don't turn your back on Sakoda. Charlie Haas just got slapped in the face. There's a drop kick by Haas. And now, hey, check it out. I was going to say Sakoda's in the wrong corner, but he might be in the right corner.
How do you...
What?
How do you get in the right corner?
Well, Miss Jackie's slapping Sakoda.
No, wait a minute. She's not part of the match. Now it's okay for you to call her part of it because she's involved?
Looks like the right corner. Oh, now Sakoda's in the wrong corner. Check out Rico. This is great, Bill. You gotta love Velocity.
What does this have to do with wrestling?
Well, there's wrestling right there. Schoolboy by Charlie Haas. And an escape by Sakoda. And now, oh, big pancake there. Flapjack by Charlie Haas.
And here he comes, the fruit booty of the WWE, Rico.
And now, I never thought I'd say this, but Rico was riding Sakoda. Trap toe hold there by Rico, and now Rico is riding Akio.
All my years in wrestling, this is not how we were taught to ride your opponent.
Atomic drop there by Rico, having a great time on Saturday night. Now the tag team champions, 2-on-1, hip toss in stereo. And now there's the cover by Charlie Haas. Broken up there by Sakoda.
And you notice Charlie Haas is more, and he's more relaxed, and he's jumping around on his toes, and now he's on his back.
Jumping, spinning leg lariat by Akio. Akio into the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Charlie Haas. Are you saying that Charlie Haas is starting to see the light go with Rico?
Maybe
is that
Charlie
what you're
Haas,
saying?
I'm saying maybe he's starting to feel it.
Feel what?
He's relaxing. He's starting to enjoy his surroundings.
If Charlie Haas is seeing things Rico's way, then he's seeing lights like purple, green, red, no, the colors of the rainbow.
What?
Never mind. Illegal submission hold there by Akio, but it may have done the damage to Charlie Haas. And a kick out there by Haas. Rico cheering on his partner. There's the tag of Sakoda. Getting ready for a huge week on SmackDown from Long Island, the Nassau Coliseum. The Undertaker has to decide if he's going to align himself with Paul Heyman and the Dudley Boys or never see Paul Bearer again.
I don't know what to make of this. Paul Heyman, just when you think he's gone, we thought we lost him in the draft to Raw. We thought Paul Heyman was gone again from SmackDown. And then he comes and reappears. What an impact Paul Heyman makes on this industry.
Wait a second, new tag team champions coming. Oh, a kick out by Charlie Haas. You may see new tag team champions right here on Saturday night.
we may see a new family built on SmackDown this upcoming week. The Dudleys and The Undertaker under the tutelage of Paul Heyman.
Yeah, that's one thing that our general manager, Mr. Angle, could do nothing about. Big back suplex there by Charlie Haas. Haas needs to make the tag to Rico. Rico just dying to get into this matchup.
And what would happen if Booker T and The Undertaker were to be in the same team, on the same side?
Oh, I think The Undertaker, Paul Heyman, and the Dudley Boys could be unstoppable on SmackDown. We'll find out. The Undertaker's decision this upcoming weekend. Rico's having a great time. Oh, it's Tajiri by Sakoda. Kick to the face by Akio. New tag team champions now.
And here it is again. The opponent is looking for the referee for an answer. Finish Rico off and become tag team champions.
Well, what's it going to take to finish Rico off? Blind tag by Charlie Haas. Rico ducks the clothesline, and there's the kiss.
Oh, come on.
Charlie Haas, German suplex, the bridge, hands are locked, and that'll do it.
Akio lost to a kiss.
Here are your winners and still tag team champions, Charlie Haas and Rico.
Rico and Charlie Haas still the WWE Tag Team Champions, and they got the hottest diva on the beach, Miss Jackie. SmackDown this upcoming week, we will find out if The Undertaker will indeed sign a deal with the devil and align himself with the diabolical Paul Heyman and the Dudley Boys.
Scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 150 pounds, is the Cruiserweight Champion, Spike Dudley.
My phone didn't ring.
You know, wasn't it a long time ago when Spike Dudley used to come down to the ring smiling, laughing, shaking hands?
Talking about a month or so.
Not that way anymore, huh? Spike Dudley is now the boss of all the Dudleys.
And the challenger from Japan, weighing in at 208 pounds, Funaki.
And I guess Spike told Bubba Ray and Devon to stay in the back because they're not out here. I'm not sure they listen to Spike.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Bubba Devon, you stay put. I'll handle this by myself like I've been doing. Right.
We saw how this match came about when Spike and Funaki got into it for a WWE.com exclusive interview.
Every announcer is getting picked on. What the hell is going on here?
What do you mean?
You, the #1 announcer, Michael Cole running for his life.
Cruiserweight Championship on the line here on Velocity. You're right, Bill.
I mean, I know you don't want to talk about it. I know you're still in pain, and I know you have nightmares about it, but this has got to stop. Whether it's Spike Dudley, whether it's Heidenreich, whether it's Paul Heyman, it's got to stop.
Well, Theodore Long's trying to make that stop. I mean, Theodore Long is issuing fines.
Theodore Long is making money hand over fist. All because his car got ruined.
Well, Spike Dudley had Funaki off his feet. Funaki now back up. Top wristlock applied here by Spike. Funaki counter. Spike rolls right through. That smug look on the face of Spike Dudley.
Even with this newfound attitude of our Cruiserweight champion, we can't overlook the fact that Spike Dudley can get it done inside the ring. And Funaki as well.
I hope that you and Michael Cole wished Funaki a happy birthday last week here on Velocity.
We sure did. Funaki turned 42 yen.
I don't think Funaki's 42, and yes, yen is a monetary amount. It's not a number. It's not a language.
Yeah, but if you cash in it, it's 35 US, and that's how old Funaki is.
Nice shoulder tackle there by Funaki. I don't want to talk to you about this anymore. And now a huge hip toss there by Funaki, followed up by an arm drag. Come on, Funaki. A huge scoop and a slam by Shofu, and Spike Dudley running for high. Ooh, right now in front of us.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Stay away from the announcer's table.
I wonder if we're going to see Bubba and Devon anytime soon.
So you're calling Bubba and Devon out?
No, I'm not doing that at all. I'm just asking questions. That's what I do.
No, that's what I do. What you do is get in trouble. Bill questions, Josh trouble.
Funaki trying to grab Spike. Spike picks the ankle of Funaki. Funaki counters, and down goes Spike Dudley, but Funaki cannot win the Cruiserweight Championship on the outside. Spike begging off now. Funaki, he's hulking up. Get him, Funaki.
He's what?
He's getting fired up.
Tommy Rich used to get fired up. Remember Tommy Rich?
I sure do.
Oh, you don't know who Tommy Rich is.
Break to the eye by Spike Dudley. And I got another question for you, Bill. I know you ask questions, but I got one for you.
Okay, shoot.
When did this show become Velocity?
What are you talking about?
I watched Velocity last week from my hospital room.
Okay. That's $8 they charge you, by the way.
You call it Velocity.
No. Bill DeMott on Velocity is what I said.
Oh, I must have heard it wrong.
If you say it real fast, it sounds like Velocity.
Okay. Come there, Spike hooks the leg. And a kick out by Funaki.
Wait a minute. Why am I answering to you what I call this show?
The Cruiserweight Championship on the line here on Saturday night. Funaki could become the new champion here on Velocity. We'll find out.
Let's change the subject.
Funaki head first into the turnbuckle. I'm not changing the subject.
Velocity.
Spike don't climb up for the second. Hey, you can call it anything you want. I was just asking. Spike now stopping a mud hole in Funaki. What do you think he's a mud hole? I see. I don't know what it is.
It's a big pile of dirt with water in the middle of it.
Oh, okay.
It's a mud hole.
Full Nelson here by Spike Dudley in the middle of the ring.
What happened to you?
Nothing. I've said mud hole before. I just don't know what it is.
Oh, boy. What? You have got issues. You really got hurt.
Well, Funaki could perhaps be going to sleep here in the middle of the ring. How is Funaki going to get out of this full Nelson?
Listen, it's your explanation. A mud hole might wake him up.
Did Spike Dudley just call Funaki a piece of sushi?
Wait a minute. Mud holes, sushi. Spike Dudley's in control of Funaki. Gonna retain. You know what? I'm at a loss.
Wait a second. Funaki firing back up. Come on, Funaki.
Funaki's hulking up.
Yeah, now you're getting on the same page.
I knew you'd like that.
Come on, show through. Spike counters with a shot to the midsection.
See, that's the other thing. You're always rooting for one particular superstar.
It's supported by Funaki. Come on, Funaki, you can do it. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's how you get in trouble.
What are you talking about?
You're supposed to be unbiased. You call me jaded.
I am unbiased. I just want Funaki to win.
Is that the same thing?
No. Come on, Funaki, both superstars down. Referee Charles Robinson do a 6 count.
I miss Cole.
Oh, that's a really nice thing to say.
Well, I just missed.
Spikes up, so is Funaki. Funaki counters. Big right hand by Funaki and another one.
Big illegal close fist by Sho Funaki.
Spike off the ropes. That's a legal drop kick. Cover. New champion here on Velocity. No, Spike barely kicks out. Stay on him, Funaki. Off the ropes. Hold on. Spike's down. New champion. Both legs hooked. And Spike again barely kicks out.
And without Bubba and Devon at ringside, Spike Dudley is legitimately in trouble.
Yeah, we're going to see a new champion. We're going to see a new battering ram by Spike. Spike Dudley trying to turn the momentum. Trying to get the turning point in this matchup. Funaki counters backside. No champ. No. Again. Spike was stacked up and rolled out. Come on, Funaki. Spike Dudley head first off the turnbuckle. Off the other one. Spike counters. So does Funaki.
Oh! Vintage Funaki coming right now.
We're going to see the Tornado DDT. Funaki is one move away from becoming the Cruiserweight champion here on Velocity. There's that window. Spike counters. I believe Spike grabbed the middle rope and countered the Tornado DDT. Springboard off the second rope in the middle of the ring. Nails the Dudley Dog. And Spike Dudley is going to get this victory.
What a matchup.
Here is your winner and still Cruiserweight champion, Spike Dudley.
A great match and a great win for Spike Dudley. Spike defeating Funaki with the Dudley Dog, retaining the Cruiserweight Championship. SmackDown this This upcoming week comes to you from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And who knows what perhaps Eddie Guerrero is going to have in store for Kurt Angle and Luther Reigns for that matter. Well, we got more action coming up here on Velocity. The WWE Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. The boss, Spike Dudley, takes on Scotty 2 Hotty. Don't go anywhere. That's next.
Turn it up!
Translates, turn it up! In the UK or in the USA?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Introducing the challenger from Westbrook, Maine, weighing in at 217 pounds, Scotty 2 Hotty.
So let me get this straight. Not only do you speak English, but you speak English.
Xbox presents WWE Survivor Series. Survivor Series is a co-production of both SmackDown and Raw, and will be live Sunday, November 14th from the Gund Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, and exclusively on pay-per-view. Xbox, it's good to play together.
So we're playing it on Xbox or we're going to the Gund Arena?
We can do both.
And weighing in at 150 pounds is the Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Spike Dudley.
Well, it's nice to see Spike Dudley coming out here all alone without Bubba Ray and Diva. Maybe we're finally going to see a one-on-one match for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that every time Spike Dudley has a match, Bubba Ray and Devon get involved.
So Spike Dudley's a paper champion is what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Spike Dudley needs to start going about things one-on-one.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
We're going to see right here, right now on Saturday night, if Spike Dudley can get it done by himself.
So you doubt the Cruiserweight champion?
No.
Just come out and say it.
No, I want to see what Spike's got.
Don't backpedal. You know what? I'd like for you to see what Spike's got. How about you leave the table right now and take Scotty's place?
We know how.
And I'll even let you do the worm.
I know how tough Spike Dudley is. I want to see him do it right now. I want to see Spike do it all alone against Scotty. Here we go.
You got a lot to say. Nothing changes. Time schedules, nothing. You're still negative. Lack of appreciation for our WWE Cruiserweight champion. Hello.
Counter elbow tie up Spike Dudley with the armbar on Scotty 2 Hotty. This crowd, you can feel it. A frenzy is starting to build here in this arena. These fans want to see a new WWE Cruiserweight champion, and they want to see Scotty do it right here on Velocity.
Not smart, Spike.
Scotty had to break the hold, and he broke it fair and square.
Oh, I can see this one coming right now.
What? He broke the hold.
You know what? You might be involved in Survivor Series.
All Scotty had to do was let go of Spike Dudley. He did that, and Spike landed on the back of his head.
And if Spike would have done that to Scotty, you would have been all over him for dropping Scotty on that surgically repaired neck.
Scotty 2 Hotty does have a surgically repaired neck. I'm sure Spike Dudley knows that. And Spike probably going to go after the neck, and it also plays into the Dudley dog. Am I correct?
What difference is it when I say? You're just going to go against what I say anyway.
Scotty builds up some speed, and Spike Dudley falls all the way to the outside of the ring.
Or Scotty just threw Spike Dudley to the outside.
You see things your way, I see them the right way. Big hip toss there by Scotty 2 Hotty. And here comes Scotty. Covered by Scotty. Hooks the leg. Almost a new champion here on Saturday night.
And 10 closed fist punches by Scotty makes Spike roll to the outside. call it like that because they were close fists. They're illegal.
Spike Dudley going to higher ground, trying to... Oh, look at that. Spike just spinning on Scotty too high. Spike Dudley makes me sick.
What did he do to you on the plane right over here?
And now Spike driving his knee into the back of Scotty.
Is there something I should know about?
No, there's nothing you need to know about. I don't like the way that Spike Dudley conducts himself inside the ring.
You're treating Spike Dudley just like you're treating Billy Kidman now. You were the biggest advocate of Spike Dudley and Billy Kidman 3 months ago.
And now Spike illegally choking Scotty too hot, and now Spike keeping Scotty off his feet. It's a good strategy by Spike Dudley.
Oh, you backpedaler.
What?
You are a backpedaler.
I call it right down the middle.
To each side.
The crowd building themselves back up. Scotty too hot, throwing those forearms to the midsection of Spike Dudley. Sunset flip. Rolls through. No champion. No. Spike counters that scissors to the head of Scotty too hot.
Scotty has been looking to get back on track for a long time now, and this win right here would propel Scotty to the top of the game again.
Sure, Scotty would be the new Cruiserweight champion. And now Spike stomping a mud hole in Scotty too hot.
Not the time I would personally celebrate being Spike. Scotty's down, but he's never out.
Snapmare there by Spike Dudley, the Cruiserweight Championship on the line here on Velocity.
This arena is unbelievably loud right now.
Electric.
If it was a little bit louder, I wouldn't have to talk to you.
It's electric here in this arena. We've been in the UK all week. A great way to end our tour in the UK with the Cruiserweight Championship on the line here on Saturday night. Spike now off the ropes. Scotty ducks the clothesline. Big time super kick there by Scotty too hot. One of these two men will come back to the United States as the Cruiserweight champion.
Now, how can you say that with a straight face?
What?
Everybody knows one of these guys is going to be the champion when we go home.
What I'm saying is, one of these two men is going to have a little more gold to declare coming through customs. About 16 pounds of gold.
Well, that's a little different.
Short arm reversal there by Spike Dudley. Scotty caught Spike. And a big-time back suplex there by Scotty too hot. Cover new champion. So close. Spike barely edges his shoulder off the mat there. And now a reversal. It's Scotty into the buckle. Here comes Spike. A big back elbow there by Scotty too hot.
No, not now, Scotty. You got Spike on the run.
I think we're going to see the worm.
But the worm will not win the match. Finish Spike Dudley off and become champion.
Scotty going to go for the bulldog. Spike ducks. Rolled through by Spike Dudley. Spike's got the rope. Spike had the damn rope in his hand.
Here's your winner and still Cruiserweight champion of the world, Spike Dudley.
Spike Dudley grabbed the damn rope and stole the Cruiserweight Championship right out from underneath Scotty too hot. Spike leaving Velocity as the current Cruiserweight champion. That's going to do it for us here in the UK. For Bill Lamont, I'm Josh Matthews. We'll see you back in the USA in Rockford, Illinois for SmackDown. And two of the Royal Rumble match contestants will be in action next as Hardcore Holly and Charlie Haas take on the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Basham Brothers.
Welcome back to Velocity. It's been a tremendous night of action, and it will continue, Josh, as the Secretaries of Defense make their way to the ring. The Basham Brothers.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, at a combined weight of 495 pounds. They are JBL's Secretaries of Defense and the tag team champions, the Basham Brothers.
Certainly proud of the WWE Tag Team Championships around their waist, Josh, and they've done a great job of defending so far.
Well, JBL would definitely agree with that statement.
SmackDown and Raw
present the WWE Royal Rumble, sponsored by PlayStation 2. Royal Rumble will be live tomorrow night from the brand new Save Mart Center in Fresno, California, and exclusively on pay-per-view. PlayStation 2, live in your world, play in ours.
Well, there certainly is a lot of gold in JBL's cabinet, that's for sure, along with his title in the Bashams.
And at a combined weight of 490 pounds, Charlie Haas and Hardcore Holly.
Gotta wonder, however, will JBL still have that title at the end of tomorrow night? He's been tested time and time again.
It is a huge triple threat match for the WWE Championship. JBL has inherited Kurt Angle's beef with the Big Show. Kurt Angle has inherited JBL's beef with the Big Show. And now all three of them are going to get it on tomorrow night in Fresno.
Should be a tremendous match. And right now the Bashams looking at all they can handle is Hardcore Holly and Charlie Haas have made their way to the ring.
Well, Hardcore Holly and Charlie Haas may be tag team partners here on Velocity, but come tomorrow night when both of them are involved in the Royal Rumble match, it's every man for himself.
There will be no alliances.
I mean, what will happen if it comes down to Mark Jindrak and Luther Reigns as the last two superstars in the Royal Rumble match?
Tremendous point. They've been on the same team for so long, but there are no teams, no alliances, perhaps early on, but it's every man for himself.
Yeah. Chris Benoit, he's not going to, think about throwing out either Mark Jindrak or Luther Reigns. Benoit is looking to win it for himself, as is 29 other superstars.
Hardcore Holly looking to do something early, but it's not going to happen. Oh, the DDT here by Doug Basham.
On a switch, Nick Patrick never saw it.
Hardcore Holly, also one of those superstars with the surgically repaired neck right now on the canvas. And Doug Basham trying to take advantage with a nice knee to the melon and the tag off to Danny. Both Bashams working on Hardcore Holly. Oh! Danny Basham with the cover gets to the count of one. Hardcore Holly able to roll out.
Well, Charlie Haas, he did the right thing. He decided to let Hardcore Holly start this match. Charlie Haas is probably thinking, hey, I'm going to stay fresh. I'm going to be ready for the Royal Rumble match.
Right now, Hardcore Holly taking a beating in the corner. And the Basham's working on that neck. Hey, by the way, happy birthday to Hardcore Holly. You're not in the mood to celebrate right now.
I couldn't think of a better way to spend my birthday than getting beat up inside a wrestling ring.
Danny Basham holding Hardcore for Doug, who goes right to the solar plexus, and they've got Hardcore Holly in a bad spot in their corner.
It'd be a great birthday present for Hardcore Holly. He can win the Royal Rumble match tomorrow night at the Rumble.
All that's happening right now is a birthday surprise, a bad one for Hardcore Holly. The cover here by Doug Basham gets to the count of one, and that is all. Hardcore Holly able to kick out.
Hardcore Holly and Charlie Haas, they've teamed up together in the past, but they are a makeshift tag team. The Basham brothers, these guys are brothers. They've been tag team their entire life. That's why they're the WWE Tag Team Champions, and you can see how fresh they're keeping each other.
Right now, taking advantage of that surgically repaired neck of Hardcore Holly. And one other person taking advantage of the Big Show this past Thursday night on SmackDown. He had General Manager Theodore Long make that last man standing match between Kurt Angle and JBL. Neck suplex by Hardcore Holly. Maybe the opening he needed to get a break.
Well, Hardcore Holly, he needs to make the tag to Charlie Haas. This crowd solidly behind Hardcore Holly.
Danny Basham comes in, comes over, gives an elbow to Charlie Haas, and drags Hardcore back into the middle of the ring.
Everything Danny Basham is doing right now is illegal, and that set off Charlie Haas.
Haas comes in and chases off the Bashams, trying to give a break to his partner, Hardcore Holly. The cover by Basham, and no, the kick out by Hardcore Holly. Danny thought he had him. Oh, and now, this has got to hurt your neck. The full Nelson by Danny Basham on Hardcore Holly.
Steve, you mentioned what the Big Show did this past Thursday night on SmackDown. I'll tell you what, the Big Show, Kurt Angle, and JBL have been playing mind games on each other for weeks now, and it's at a boiling point. And tomorrow night, no more games. They're going to fight. All three of them are going to fight, and someone's going to leave the WWE champion.
And I think the playing field is level now. It looked like maybe the Big Show is going to be on the bad end of things. Drop kick by Hardcore Holly and a great one. But the fact is, the Big Show is beaten up with the stunning pull last Thursday. Both JBL and Kurt Angle will be perhaps limping into that triple threat match, and all three of them are going to be nursing injuries.
It all goes down tomorrow night, the brand new Save Mart Center in Fresno, California. The Royal Rumble exclusively on pay-per-view. Come on, Hardcore Holly, make the tag. Got it.
Hardcore able to dive out, make the tag to Charlie Haas, who comes in and begins to hammer away on Danny Basham.
Come on, Charlie Haas.
Nice elbow, followed up by his fist to the chest, and a nice drop kick. Danny Basham on the short end of things. Doug taking a shot in the corner. That's what they get when they're both in the ring.
Charlie Haas taking out two Bashams at the same time.
Haas and Hardcore making a great tag team tonight, but again, tomorrow night in the Royal Rumble match will be opponents. Leg takedown by Charlie Haas. You know what's coming, Josh. The Haas of pain. Oh! Doug Basham comes in from out of the moon, break up the hold. That causes Hardcore Holly to get into the action.
It's breaking down on Velocity. There's a switch.
Oh,
that's
there's
a switch.
Give me a break.
An illegal switch there by the Bashams. That's Doug Basham in the ring. Danny Basham is the legal man.
Oh, leg lariat by Doug Basham, the cover on Charlie Haas, and there it is. Wow. Illegal tactics once again play out for the Bashams.
Here are your winners, the tag team champions, the Basham brothers.
Any method you can do to get a victory, that's what the Bashams did here tonight, and that's what 30 superstars will do tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble, at the Royal Rumble match, Josh, as they go for a spot at WrestleMania 21.
It only happens once a year, the Royal Rumble.
Steve Romero for Josh Matthews. We'll talk to you next week on Velocity. What's it going to be, the whole cabinet in action tonight on Velocity?
Ooh. Well, the entire locker room cleared out this past week on SmackDown to break up John Cena and JBL, but there will be no stopping the champion and the challenger next Sunday at Judgment Day.
A new tune. I like it. New tune for Orlando.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making its way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 257 pounds. He is the United States champion, Orlando Jordan.
It's got a good beat, huh? Orlando's new music. I like it.
It's very cool.
Unlike you, Josh Matthews.
SmackDown presents WWE Judgment Day, sponsored by Clear Cell for Men. Judgment Day will be live in just 8 days from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and exclusively on pay-per-view. Clear Cell for Men. Clear skin while you wash and shave.
Well, Orlando will have his work cut out with him tonight, as he will take on one of the crowd's favorites and most popular.
And from West Brooklyn, weighing in at 208 pounds, Scotty 2 Hotty.
Well, definitely a different reaction when Scotty 2 Hotty comes out than a member of the cabinet, despite the fact that Orlando is the United States champion. Not as beloved by the fans as Scotty 2 Hotty.
Much like Scotty 2 Hotty's theme music says, turn it up, and that's exactly what the fans, the great WWE fans in this arena, have done with the appearance of Scotty 2 Hotty.
Scotty doing his thing. We're about to get started.
The entire Velocity Nation on their feet for Scotty 2 Hotty.
The cabinet well represented. The Bashams earlier picking up a tag team victory, and now the United States champion Orlando Jordan matching wits with Scotty 2 Hotty.
And of course the big match for the cabinet, 8 days away.
Whoa.
Judgment Day, WWE Championship. John Cena defending his title for the very first time against the former champion JBL in an I Quit match.
Let me ask you something, Josh. When you bring up the I Quit match, do you think it's worse
to talk about a guy's mother, or is it worse to say I quit to the man that you cannot stand?
I can't imagine being in a fight with someone for the WWE Championship in front of the entire world and not being able to take it anymore. Saying the words, I quit, uttering the words, I quit. It is absolutely humiliating. It's a bit emasculating to do that. And one of these men, either JBL or John Cena, is going to say, I quit in just 8 days.
And you can't imagine either superstar doing it, so it is actually worse, in your opinion, than talking about their mothers.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, we clarified that point, and their moms probably don't want to talk to them if they say, I quit.
I don't know if anyone will. I mean, how will JBL face the cabinet if JBL says, I quit next Sunday?
And we know JBL put himself in the situation earlier by saying he's never quit, he's not a quitter, which led John Cena right there. You know, will one of these guys, one of these superstars be knocked unconscious and have to come to say I quit? Who knows?
Well, who knows what it's going to take to get either John Cena or JBL, two men who have never quit anything in their entire lives, to utter the words, I quit. It is going to be brutal. It is going to be sadistic, and it is going to go down next Sunday in Minneapolis. And what a better place to do so than at Judgment Day.
At the Target Center. Do not miss it. Should be absolutely outstanding. And Scotty 2 Hotty with an outstanding move here, the head scissors, and sends the United States champion flying.
You know, we only have one more stop until Judgment Day, and that's SmackDown this upcoming week, Sioux City, Iowa. What's going to go down this upcoming week when we are just 3 days away from Judgment Day?
Scotty 2 Hotty a bit out of the ring and rubs that left shoulder into that ring post. Can't feel good. And right now, Orlando Jordan taking advantage of it. And speaking of a superstar who takes advantage, how about Kurt Angle taking advantage of the fact that Booker T was still in the ring and goes in and harasses Sharmell? We'll find out, maybe we'll find out exactly what Kurt Angle did to Sharmell that made her so completely rattled.
Sharmell screaming at the top of her lungs finally. Thank God Booker T made his way into the locker room, made his way into his personal locker room where Sharmell thought she was safe, and the damage was already done, apparently.
Well, whatever it was not good, and we'll find out more about that in Sioux City. Perhaps a mini Judgment Day before the major event. Scotty 2 Hotty working away on the ribs of Orlando Jordan. Didn't seem to bother Jordan at all.
No, Orlando Jordan has Scotty 2 Hotty right where he wants him. Just think what it would do for Scotty 2 Hotty, though. Scotty 2 Hotty trying to find a way to get back on the page. If Scotty 2 Hotty can defeat Orlando Jordan, then in my opinion, Scotty 2 Hotty deserves an opportunity to do so once again with the United States title on the line.
That's a good point. And Scotty 2 Hotty's certainly given a good account of himself tonight. Flying off the ropes with a big elbow and a back body drop to the United States champion. Scotty 2 Hotty into the corner, but Orlando Jordan raising up that right hand and striking with that elbow. Orlando misses with that clothesline. Scotty 2 Hotty comes back with a great super kick. Both superstars on the canvas. This is Scotty 2 Hotty's opportunity, Josh.
Oh, this is it right now. Scotty 2 Hotty needs to muster up anything that he has left. Get to his feet. Try to pin Orlando Jordan. Try to elevate himself and beat the United States champion on Saturday night.
Scotty 2 Hotty looks absolutely out on his back. Orlando Jordan dazed and confused, rising from the ropes. Scotty 2 Hotty with the nip up and finds some energy. Here comes, the Bulldog was coming and the clothesline comes instead from Orlando Jordan.
Too much time by Scotty 2 Hotty, and I think that's going to do it.
I think you're exactly right. Orlando Jordan crawls over and puts the finishing touches on Scotty 2 Hotty. A very game Scotty 2 Hotty.
Here's your winner, the United States champion, Orlando Jordan.
Well, this should be a big week in Sioux City. A lot of things to get lined up prior to Judgment Day. Cena, JBL, Angle, Booker T, Big Show. Will he be healthy again? We'll find out. He's Josh Matthews. I'm Steve Romero. We'll talk to you next week. Josh, with the draft lottery coming, nobody is safe. Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the special guest ring announcer for this match, SmackDown Diva, Tori Wilson.
Hey, Steve.
What's that, Josh?
I just got a sudden craving for pie.
She is absolutely smoking. I'm almost speechless.
I wish you were.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE United States Championship. Introducing first from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 257 pounds, your current WWE United States Champion, Orlando Jordan.
Oh, Tori Wilson. The only thing better, I guess, having a championship match.
Well, Orlando Jordan successfully defended the United States Championship at Judgment Day, defeating Heidenreich. Orlando looks to continue his role right here on Saturday night.
The United States Champion certainly has been tested as of late. He lost to Heidenreich last week, but retained it at Judgment Day.
And tonight, WWE Velocity is being brought to you by The Longest Yard, starring Adam Sandler, in theaters now. And by WrestleMania 21, now available only on Xbox. Become a legend, WrestleMania 21. And my new Clear Soap for Men, clear skin while you wash and shave.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 263 pounds, Mark Jindrak.
Orlando Jordan did lose a match last week, but that was a non-title match. When it came to defending the title at Judgment Day against Heidenreich, Orlando Jordan all business, and he'll have to do the same thing against the man with $1 million left hook, Josh.
Well, when the title is on the line, Orlando Jordan can get it done, and the title is on the line right here, right now, on Velocity. A great way to spend your Memorial Day weekend watching the United States Championship being defended on Velocity.
You've got perhaps the best athlete on the SmackDown roster in Orlando Jordan against the guy that is no slouch. Mark Jindrak with that 40-inch vertical leap. He also has quickness and power. This should be tremendous.
Oh, yeah, Mark Jindrak might as well have an S on his chest. He can do just about anything inside that wrestling ring. And Orlando Jordan considers himself, many consider him to be, like you said, Steve, the best athlete on SmackDown. And don't forget, Orlando Jordan has an amateur boxing background. He was an amateur boxer when he was 9 years old. And Mark Jindrak has $1 million left hand. What's going to happen? How is that going to affect Orlando Jordan?
Orlando Jordan with an opportunity early here on Mark Jindrak. And one thing OJ had better realize real quick is Mark Jindrak can strike quickly, and he cannot just sit back and take in the crowd. Jindrak with a couple of arm drags and then a big drop kick to Orlando Jordan, who rolls off the apron.
Well, Mark Jindrak needs to stay on top of Orlando Jordan. He needs to keep OJ off of his feet because, in my opinion, Orlando Jordan is quicker than Mark Jindrak.
Jindrak coming down, and that's gotta hurt. Sets up the schoolboy count to 2. Orlando Jordan able to roll out.
And take a look. Mark Jindrak doing the right thing, keeping Orlando Jordan off of his feet. Mark Jindrak is going to want to slow this match down. Keep Orlando off of his feet. Wear Orlando Jordan down. Use your power, Mark Jindrak. Keep this match slow.
And watch out for the pitfalls of the cheap shot with Orlando Jordan. He will try to get you off your game, get you distracted. Not working right here. Jindrak gets a count to 1 on the cover. And right see there, right there. Orlando, perfect example right there, Josh.
Orlando Jordan hooking the tights of Mark Jindrak and tossing Jindrak down, and then almost like a shoulder ahead into Mark Jindrak. Orlando Jordan now on the offensive, and that spells trouble for Mark Jindrak.
There was just that small window of opportunity when Orlando put up his hand to, oh stop, and that has turned this whole match around.
Hey, let's go. And now Orlando Jordan just stalking Mark Jindrak. Those quick feet by Orlando Jordan stomping Mark Jindrak.
Now working on the back of the head and the neck area with those kicks, and that can knock you out in a heartbeat. Jindrak has got to be dazed over in the corner as he sustains more abuse to his midsection.
Well, as you're down, Mark Jindrak, 1, trying to get to the ropes, 2, thinking, regrouping. Mark Jindrak knows that Orlando Jordan is back on his feet. He's out of the offensive, and he's got to do something to stop Orlando Jordan, all while getting your head knocked around.
And this gives an opportunity for Jindrak to maybe clear some of those cobwebs when Orlando's being so cocky, but Orlando gets the cover on the count to 2. Jindrak able to stay alive.
I don't fault Orlando Jordan for doing the big OJ. That's part of the showmanship. That's part of being in the cabinet.
And here's part of that amateur boxing background, which you mentioned earlier, Josh. Great footwork and a big left, but no! Jindrak comes up with a schoolboy, gets a count to 2.
But Orlando Jordan was back up to his feet quick like a cat with that back elbow dropping Jindrak.
Oh, swinging neck breaker on Jindrak, and thank you, sir. May I have another? Another.
I'm the United States champion, not you.
Well, Orlando let it be known that he is indeed the U.S. champ. The cover on Jindrak to 2. Jindrak able to get Orlando off, and he did not like that. Referee Brian Hebner's count to 2.
Well, not only has Orlando Jordan messed with Mark Jindrak physically, he's now gotten into his head mentally.
Yeah, he's toying with him now. Jindrak absorbing a bunch of abuse to his head and neck area. Orlando Jordan really pinpointed, Josh.
Well, Orlando Jordan likes to use that reverse side Russian leg sweep to finish off his opponents. That does a lot of damage to the head as your head is snapping back against the way your body is supposed to move. And that's why Orlando Jordan is going after the head, the neck, and the spine of Mark Jindrak early in this matchup.
He has a plan. It all comes together. It all has a reason for why he's doing it. Jindrak right now comes back with that big left hook. Josh Jindrak exhausted, but this could be it for the United States champion.
Mark Jindrak just dropped Orlando Jordan with that $1 million left. Jindrak needs to top Orlando, and we can see a new United States champion here on Velocity.
Jindrak having problems finishing it off, though, Josh. He's been through so much in this match. Goes for it again. This one comes out of left field. Another shot, and Orlando's still in it.
A huge windup by Mark Jindrak. I cannot believe that Orlando Jordan is on his feet right now.
Jindrak able to counter and reverses. OJ puts him into the buckle. Jindrak right now trying to suck all the oxygen he can add to get moving, to get started.
Well, Mark Jindrak needs to dig deep. He needs to go deep and win this United States Championship.
He's doing everything he can. Orlando Jordan has met the belt buckle and have on a big clothesline followed by a second.
Those clotheslines are going right for the jawline of Orlando Jordan.
Big back body drop by Mark Jindrak, and the United States champion in serious trouble.
That boot right to the face. New United States
champion. Covered by Jindrak to 2 3/4, Josh. Oh, so close for Mark Jindrak. Josh, take us through this drop kick.
There's not much to take you through. Just a big boot to the face by Mark Jindrak. Jindrak now look at the inside of the ring. Double underhook into a chest breaker.
Jindrak could do it. Oh, Josh, he gets caught in Orlando's finisher. That nasty face plant into the canvas. Jindrak, oh so close, but it's taken away. Oh.
The winner of this match and still United States champion, Orlando Jordan.
A tremendous, tremendous United States title match, as well as a great announcer, Josh.
Well, Mark Jindrak took Orlando Jordan to the limit. This match could have gone either way. Mark Jindrak could have become the United States champion here on Velocity. But Orlando Jordan held on, countered, and picked up the victory. A true United States champion in Orlando Jordan.
What will happen this week in Edmonton when Kurt Angle gets his hands on Booker T's wife? He's Josh Matthews. I'm Steve Romero. Talk to you next week. So the mischievous but very fine-looking Melina helps Eminem defeat Hardcore Holly and Charlie Haas to retain the WWE Tag Team Championship in the match that featured the most falls in 15 minutes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 192 pounds, Shannon Moore.
Hey, it's good to have Melina on your side. And tonight, WWE Velocity is being brought to you by WrestleMania 21, and now available only on Xbox. Become a legend, WrestleMania 21. And by Pickfighter, own the DVD Tuesday. And by Advent Rising, save humanity and win big in the Advent Rising Play and Win $1 million contest. Only on Xbox Live.
Florida, weighing in at 257 pounds, is the United States champion, Orlando Jordan.
Orlando Jordan, the United States champion. Well, the Prince of Punk will certainly have his hands full, and I would be amiss, Josh, if I didn't comment on the new attire by Shannon Moore. Breaking out the sweet-looking purple. I know you hate it when I give my fashion tips and, judge the fashion of superstars, but that's what I do.
No, that's great, Steve.
Thank you.
The United States champion, Orlando Jordan, can get it done on his feet with his amateur boxing background, and OJ can also get it done on the mat. He was a great amateur wrestler at Boise State University. And you'd be hard-pressed to say that Shannon Moore is quicker than Orlando Jordan. Orlando Jordan, he's a triple threat.
Well, usually when you look at a match like this, you look at the bigger guy and you'd think that one of the cruiserweights like Shannon Moore would have that advantage. But an excellent point, Josh. I'll tell you, not only does Orlando Jordan, he's the complete package. He's got everything, all those tools available.
Well, last week we saw Orlando Jordan defeat Mark Jindrak in the United States Championship match. The title not on the line in this one, but Orlando Jordan coming in looking just as serious as he did last week.
Orlando Jordan beginning off with that side headlock on Shannon Moore. We just saw a little bit ago Melina help take care of business. Hardcore Holly hit that Alabama slam on his way to a 2-falls tie. But Melina, helped Mercury and Nitro out, and she does a great job. She has impeccable timing, Josh, of when to disrupt things.
Well, Melina knew what kind of match we were looking at last Thursday on SmackDown. It was the most falls in 15 minutes. So Melina thought, hey, if I can stop Hardcore Holly from making the cover, watch the time run out, my guys are going to win. And that's exactly what happened for M&M, and they should be thanking Melina.
Well, and you and I ringside here, I see you get distracted by Melina from time to time.
Yes, I do. I couldn't imagine being in the ring with Mercury or Nitro and having to not look at Melina.
Who knows? With the draft lottery coming up, maybe Melina could get traded. You never know.
Think about this. Melina goes to goes to Raw. No. M&M. No. Mercury and Nitro should go to Raw.
So you can keep looking at Melina.
Melina should stay on SmackDown. Steve Romero should go to Sunday Night Heat.
It's all about Josh Matthews, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Damn shame. Orlando Jordan, the follow-away slam on Shannon Moore. And that's gotta hurt.
Well, Shannon Moore, this is exactly where he did not want to be, on his back. You don't want to be backing up in a match against Orlando Jordan. Shannon Moore's abilities are the high-flying maneuvers, the quick strikes, the stick and moves, and Shannon Moore is not being able to do that right now in this matchup.
Orlando Jordan bringing out and breaking all the stops against Shannon Moore. Swinging neck breaker.
I want to ask you a question.
What's that?
Are you going to join JBL's quest in stopping ECW?
Cover here by Orlando Jordan. Count to 2. And Shannon Moore able to roll up. Exactly no is your answer. Are you kidding me?
You should go into New York City next Sunday. Go to the Hammerstein Ballroom. I'm sure all the old ECW stars would love you.
Yeah, Josh, you're right on the money there. You're so far clueless. Come on, give me a break.
JBL plans on stopping ECW once and for all, as does Kurt Angle and Eric Bischoff.
Well, he used Nunzio as an example this past Thursday. Gave him a beating of a lifetime, something right now Orlando Jordan is doing to Shannon Moore.
Yeah, that was an ECW rules match this past Thursday night on SmackDown. Nunzio came out with that kendo stick, was taking out everyone within the cabinet, and JBL proved to be too much for the Sicilian shooter, the man once known as Little Guido.
Orlando Jordan with that amateur boxing background, making a demonstration right now. Shannon Moore, I'll tell you what, Shannon Moore is a tough superstar, but right now, absorbing a ton of punishment from Orlando Jordan.
Now Shannon Moore needs to do something. He needs something right now. There it is.
Right on cue from Josh Matthews. Shannon Moore coming up with a tremendous spinning kick and catching the chief of staff right on that lower mandible.
Shannon Moore needs to create separation, needs to quick strike, needs to keep Orlando Jordan off of his feet.
Jordan into the ropes, a tremendous boot to the solar plexus, followed by the swinging neck breaker by Shannon Moore. The cover on Orlando Jordan to 2. OJ just getting that right shoulder up.
Shannon Moore, take your eyes off the referee. Keep your eyes on Orlando Jordan trying to defeat the United States champion here on Velocity.
Big boot to the face of Orlando Jordan. Corkscrew moonsault off the top rope. Covered by Shannon Moore. This could be it. No. Orlando Jordan somehow, someway gets that right shoulder up.
Shannon Moore needs to go deep. Dig deep right now. Stop Orlando Jordan.
Orlando a bit dazed, but not right there. The spine buster by Orlando Jordan. And right now, Josh, Shannon Moore hurting in a big way.
Well, Shannon Moore tried to turn there, tried not to land, so he would lose all of his oxygen, but I think this match may be over.
Yeah, that may be the greatest move ever by Orlando Jordan, and that is it. Shannon Moore game, but no match for the United States champion.
Here's your winner, the United States champion, Orlando Jordan.
Orlando Jordan with a tremendous performance, but will it be his last as part of the cabinet, Josh? We don't know.
Oh, we'll find out as the draft lottery begins this upcoming week on Raw, continues on SmackDown, and continues for several weeks. But for now, Orlando Jordan, the United States champion on SmackDown.
Gee, the draft lottery, what could I wish for? Perhaps a partner that didn't give me such a hard time week in and week out?
Following is a triple threat match, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship of the World. In the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 195 pounds, the Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Paul London.
Great to see the Cruiserweight champion here on Velocity, but Steve Romero, you wish too soon. Just think about the two things that you would lose if I would be gone.
What's that?
You'd have to find someone else who could carry you, and you'd have to find somebody who liked you.
What a jerk.
Making his way to the ring from Japan, weighing in at 190 pounds, Akio.
I think I can get Heinrich as a friend, by the way. I take him instead of you. I take a box of cornflakes instead of you.
Maybe Akio could be your broadcast colleague.
Well, he wants to be in his next movie.
I don't think Akio speaks English.
Well, hey, there you go. I'd be able to talk double amount.
Yeah, you'd love that.
Heck yeah. I'll tell you what, getting to this match, Josh, this should be tremendous. Paul London is going to have his work cut out for him, perhaps his toughest test yet as Cruiserweight Champion of the world.
Ooh, Chavo.
And from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 200 pounds, Chavo Guerrero.
No, Steve, you're absolutely right. A huge triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Paul London became the Cruiserweight Champion during a battle royal on SmackDown.
Ironically, a match where he did not have to pin Chavo Guerrero in this triple threat match. It's whoever gets the first pin wins. So this could be the same type deal.
That's right. Triple threat rules. The first superstar to earn a pinfall or submission victory will be the Cruiserweight Champion. Paul London does not have to be pinned to lose the title.
Josh, over the past year, a well-documented history between Paul London and Akio with some tremendous matches, and London picking up his first ever win over Chavo Guerrero not too long ago.
That's right, that was a Judgment Day, so these three superstars have a very storied past. I can't wait to see what goes down right here on Saturday night. We could see a new Cruiserweight champion on Velocity.
No doubt, Paul London starting out fast and furious. Chavo wanted London to himself, didn't last long. London right now taking advantage and beating on Akio while Chavo was down. Chavo coming back right now, and Josh, I think here you see a tactic that a lot of superstars use when one of the three in the ring has the title.
Well, you want to wear down the champion, that's for sure, but Chavo Guerrero and Akio, I don't think they'll be able to work as a cohesive unit because, like I said, the first superstar to earn a pinfall or submission will be the champion.
You know, Paul London said it. He is a new man. He's revived a bit, Josh. In the current edition of SmackDown that is out, London says that getting the Cruiserweight Championship, we have a cover right here. Counted 2, but London able to get up with a little help from Akio. But London said that this has really rejuvenated him, Josh. It's given him some energy, and we certainly have seen that in his performances.
And there you see the double cross by Akio on Chavo Guerrero. That great standing enziguri, that bended knee to the back of the head of Chavo Guerrero.
And right now, Akio in control of Chavo, trying to wear him out a bit. Akio over the ropes. London takes a swing at Chavo. Doesn't happen. Look at Akio coming over. Leaps over London, the sunset flip.
Paul London was German suplexed out of the ring. Chavo Guerrero kicked out. All 3 superstars hitting the floor. Take a look at this.
Look at this.
The momentum of Akio coming over this top rope, slingshotting himself. The German suplex by Chavo on London. The sunset flip by Akio on Chavo.
What a tremendous move, because Akio was able to get that 2 count. Another count, he would have won the match. You take out 2 at 1.
Yeah, Paul London was out of the ring thanks to that German suplex. Akio could have very well become the Cruiserweight champion of the world.
Wow. This match is fast, furious, and tremendous stamina shown by these 3 superstars.
Now you never know what's going to happen when the Cruiserweights are in the ring.
Look at Paul London making his way outside the ring. That turning kick right into the midsection of Akio.
Akio left himself wide open.
Oh, slingshot Oklahoma roll by Paul London. The count to 2. He almost retained that title, Josh, and Akio was outside of the ring.
Paul London trying to take advantage while one of his challengers was on the outside. That was Akio, but Chavo had the wherewithal to kick out.
And Akio comes out of nowhere, pummels Paul London. I think, Josh, you know, all these superstars are doing exactly what they need to do to get that move, to get that cover. Right now, Akio taking advantage, getting that 2 counts.
Well, a triple threat match is both a blessing and a curse. You have 2 men beating up the champion, but the curse is whenever you try to go for the cover, you have another man trying to break it up.
London out of the second rope, the mushroom stomp on Akio. Chavo down in the corner, Akio down on the mat. This could be London's opportunity.
And I think Paul London knows that. I think Paul London is sensing victory right now. The Cruiserweight champion ascending to the top rope.
But here comes Chavo Guerrero, perfect example of trying to take advantage when you move, but can't keep control. The 3rd man in the ring.
Chavo Guerrero and Paul London in a very dangerous situation. There goes Chavo thanks to Akio.
And Akio right now with a couple of shots to Paul London. London dazed and confused, sitting on top of that ring post, and Akio making his way. It appears to be a superplex. London fighting him off. Akio with tremendous balance. And there it is. Oh, tremendous height.
Both superstars standing on the top rope. Paul London crashing down to the mat. Akio putting life and limb on the line to take out the Cruiserweight champion. Take another look.
Wow, the height and the power behind that superplex by Akio. All 3 superstars right now struggling, looking for some energy, looking for that one move, that one moment they can get the pin cover. Maybe right here for Chavo. The count to 2. London miraculously able to get that right shoulder up.
Very smart by Chavo Guerrero to try to pin Paul London, the man who was superplexed off the top rope, as opposed to try to pinning Akio, who did the superplex. Now Chavo has both the champion and one of the challengers down. Chavo keeping an eye on both of them. Very smart by Chavo Guerrero. You can tell that this man has been in a wrestling ring since he was 5 years old.
And the great thing he's doing, Josh, he's not just concentrating on one. He's going back, a shot to one, back to the other, then back to London, then to Akio. Oh, the backbreaker on Akio, the cover by Chavo. Nearly a new champion crown.
I'll watch Chavo Guerrero going right back to the champion Paul London, not taking a second. London slips out though.
London with the great counter and the drop salt by Paul London, taking care of it. Chavo covering on Akio, and Akio able to keep this match going.
Paul London taking out 2 men for the press, and one that drop salt to the moonsault press. But Akio still had enough to kick out. These 3 men have been doing it all to each other. This is a brutal battle.
The champion right now taken out of the ring, thrown over the top rope. Chavo comes, and then Akio goes through the second rope. Now what do? Chavo's got control of this match, but both superstars that he needs to pin are outside the ring, and that's what you do.
The pescado by Chavo Guerrero. Chavo needs to throw either one of these men into the ring, go for the cover, try to win back the Cruiserweight Championship.
Right now, Paul London's title could be.
Wow, look at London. Watch, see Paul London grabbing the leg of Chavo Guerrero, now letting Chavo get into the ring and pin Akio. Very smart by the champion.
Chavo kicks London back down. Now it's Akio and Chavo in the ring. Paul London on the outside looking in. Chavo.
Very special.
Here it comes, but Paul London. Oh, what a veteran, tremendous kick here.
Jackknife.
Paul London with the cover on Chavo. Chavo landed that gory bomb that knocked out Akio. And then London with that kick rolled up and picked it up.
Cruiserweight champion of the world, Paul London.
My opinion, Paul London is unstoppable as the Cruiserweight champion.
Paul London on a roll, and you know what, Josh? Could be our last match together with the draft coming up. What a great match it was. I'm Steve Romero. He's Josh Matthews. We hope to talk to you next week. Welcome to Velocity. Josh, we are just 1 week into the draft lottery. It has already been amazing.
The foundation of SmackDown has been shattered. John Cena leaving SmackDown, going to Raw, but SmackDown is now the home of the Rabid Wolverine, Chris Benoit.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, at a combined weight of 430 pounds. They are the tag team champions, Mercury, Nitro, and Melina, and.
Wow, she looks absolutely outstanding as usual, Josh. She did the old title rub, as she's known to do.
And now it's time for the Melina Split.
We got to come up with a snazzier name for that.
You know it's going to be a great night on Velocity when you kick things off with the WWE Tag Team Champions and that gorgeous diva right there, Melina.
Hey, she's evil. What a tremendous night on Velocity. Not only do we have the WWE Tag Team Champs in Melina, which I know you love, Josh, but also the United States title on the line tonight.
It's going to be a great Saturday night. We got Melina, the Tag Team Champions. Melina, the United States Championship is on the line. And did I mention Melina's here? Yeah.
I think you said it all. Let's get going.
And at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Shannon Moore and Scotty 2 Hotty.
Well, Josh, the tag team duo of Scotty 2 Hotty and Shannon Moore give it a whack, huh?
Shannon Moore and Scotty 2 Hotty with a big opportunity on Saturday night. A match against the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Shannon Moore and Scotty 2 Hotty will obviously have their hands full with Nitro and Mercury, but watch out for Melina. She's known to pick her spot. She is, you know, she's good to look at, Josh, but if you're the opposition, she can be dangerous.
Well, that's why Melina is a double threat, because she will interject herself into this matchup physically, and she's out there for you to look at.
I thought you were going to say double B.
So if you're Scotty 2 Hotty or Shannon Moore, you got to worry about Melina touching you.
That's okay in the right context, but not while you're in the ring.
And you're distracted by Melina's good looks.
Well, I guess Joey Mercury laying down the law to Scotty 2 Hotty, and Scotty's got to pop off a move, you know. The draft lottery, wow. 1 weekend, we've seen the two big names that have switched, Josh. John Cena, obviously not a part of SmackDown any longer. He takes his WWE title over to Raw. What is going to happen here in the next 3 weeks?
Well, we have to wish John Cena the best of luck on Raw and all of the franchise's future endeavors.
How about Shannon Moore and Scotty 2 Hotty getting started very nicely, thank you. Shannon Moore jackknife cover on Mercury. And a schoolboy, here it is. Captain 2, Shannon Moore, 2 quick covers.
You know, but Steve, it's like our general manager Theodore Long said this past Thursday night on SmackDown, life goes on without John Cena. And Theodore Long naming SmackDown's first draft pick.
Shannon Moore crossbody off the rope, gets a count to 2. And how about that first draft pick, Josh? As big as John Cena in many opinions, a former world champion himself, Chris Benoit. Cover here by Shannon Moore to 2. And there's been a tag.
Well, the tag was made before the cover.
Yep.
Shannon Moore didn't realize it.
Mercury taking advantage of Shannon Moore outside the ring, and that's gotta hurt.
Well, Nitro is the legal man on the inside of the ring.
Nitro with the cover on Shannon Moore, the count to 2, and Moore able to stay alive. Nitro hammering away on Shannon Moore. I'll tell you one thing, you look at Chris Benoit, Josh. I mean, this guy, he just embodies the word tough. He's the kind of guy that comes over. It will cover right now on Shannon Moore, count to 2 by Mercury. A guy that never gives up, that will test everybody on this roster.
Oh, Chris Benoit has been all over the planet, from Japan to ECW to WCW to the WWE, and now Chris Benoit is home on SmackDown.
Chris Benoit here, John Cena over on Raw. That does leave SmackDown without a WWE title holder, Josh. And Mr. McMahon says that will not be figured out until the draft lottery is complete. So we will be without a champion for at least the next 3 weeks. Or it could be next week. Who knows? What if Batista gets drafted over here?
Well, Batista could be the next Raw superstar drafted to SmackDown. Of course, Batista, the World Heavyweight Champion on Raw. Week 1 of the draft lottery is in the books. And the foundation, the landscape of the entire WWE has already been changed.
Scotty 2 Hotty going for the World Mercury sidesteps, and Scotty lands the kick, the cover on Mercury. Nitro pulls him off. Nitro takes a little too long with that elbow, Josh. Found nothing but canvas. Scotty 2 Hotty whipped into the corner and a big-time elbow.
Well, Scotty 2 Hotty right now fighting both members of M&M.
And that may work for a few moments, Josh, but it's not going to work long.
Hey, break it up. We got him.
Going for the suplex, but no. Scotty 2 Hotty's teammate Shannon Moore there. A pair of drop kicks, and out go Nitro and Mercury.
Drop kick in stereo. The tag team champions are on the outside. Watch out for Shannon Moore.
Oh, perfectly executed, Josh. Shannon Moore outside the ring, taking both Nitro and Mercury out.
Somersault plancha, credit the assist to Scotty 2 Hotty.
Scotty right now feeling it. And there's the dog. The bulldog by Scotty 2 Hotty.
Mercury is in a bad way right now.
Scotty getting it done. Oh! I talked about it early, Josh. Scotty going for the finish and his worm. And look who gets involved.
Ever the opportunist, Melina getting involved in this tag team matchup. There's the snapshot.
The evil temptress doing and working her magic. And there's the count to 3. M&M picks up the victory.
Here are your winners, the tag team champions, M&M.
With Melina between them, M&M is unstoppable as the WWE Tag Team Champions. M&M standing tall on Saturday night.
The action continues here on Velocity because the United States champion Orlando Jordan will put his title on the line against Hardcore Holly. Well, ECW's one-night stand tomorrow night, Josh, and apparently Orlando Jordan, the United States champion, will join JBL in trying to head off the ECW stars.
Well, Orlando Jordan felt the wrath of the Dudleys on SmackDown on the receiving end of a 3D.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE United States Championship. Approaching the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 257 pounds, is the United States champion, Orlando Jordan.
Yeah, they want to be like me because the girls want to.
Well, Orlando has defended that title quite a few times lately, Josh, and he's had his handful. Every time Orlando has defended this title, he has been given a great run by some of these great stars on the roster.
And when the smoke clears, Orlando Jordan is still the United States champion. Orlando will be thinking about ECW tomorrow, but he's got Hardcore Holly to contend with now.
Alabama, weighing in at 242 pounds, Hardcore Holly.
You know, Josh, we have seen several superstars give Orlando a run for his money, but Hardcore Holly may in fact be one of the toughest on this roster and could pose several problems for Orlando.
Orlando Jordan better be on his A game, because if he is not, Hardcore Holly will be leaving this arena the new United States champion.
You know, in many athletics, they say speed never has an off night. I've never seen a night where Holly comes to the ring and is off a bit. He always loves to fight. And you put that title on the line, and perhaps that's all the motivation Holly needs. We'll see if Orlando has enough to hold on to it.
Well, Hardcore Holly, this man trains almost every single day. In the latest issue of SmackDown magazine,
shows his whole regiment, right?
Yes, there is a article about Hardcore Holly and his hardcore training regimen. Hardcore Holly says, the way I train in the gym allows me to go that extra mile inside the ring.
Glance at that workout, then tell me you'll jog a couple miles after it. I mean, this guy is a machine in the weight room.
And Hardcore Holly can go inside the ring.
Look at the champ cowering to Hardcore Holly and begging Brian Hebner to get Holly away from him.
Notice that the right elbow of Orlando Jordan heavily taped due to some elbow bursitis.
But it will take a little more than elbow bursitis to sidetrack Orlando Jordan. But the man who could do it is the side headlock on right now, and that's Hardcore Holly.
The speed in this match, the advantage in speed goes to Orlando Jordan, but the advantage in strength obviously goes to Hardcore Holly.
And the nastiness factor, I think, has got to be Hardcore Holly as well.
Well, now you see the cockiness of Orlando Jordan. We have seen this over the last few weeks on SmackDown and Velocity, but Hardcore Holly stopping Orlando Jordan.
It's the wrong man to get cocky against. And right now, Hardcore, those knife hand chops and just ripping away at the chest of Orlando Jordan. You can see welts starting to form.
You know, Hardcore Holly, this man could be a lumberjack. He doesn't need any tools. He can just go into the forest and chop trees down with his hands.
You know, I believe it. The crowd's going nuts for Hardcore Holly. And Orlando Jordan just sitting there and taking it. Getting literally abused. Hardcore with the suplex. And the cover on Orlando Jordan. To 2. Orlando able to get up.
There is an energy inside this arena right now. You can feel that something big is about to happen. Perhaps Hardcore Holly is going to win the United States Championship here on Velocity.
Right when Hardcore was going to town, a low blow into the breadbasket by Orlando Jordan, who has now got a little bit of a breathing room and starts to mount an assault on Hardcore Holly. Josh, I'll tell you what, these are two tremendous big men in there, and they're trading some major shots.
Both men on their feet, just knocking at each other, and now the big power slam by Hardcore Holly.
The cover to 2.
See,
I'll tell you what,
See the way Hardcore Holly popped those hips with that power slam. There goes Orlando Jordan.
Clotheslined out of the ring by Hardcore Holly. The challenger in control right now. We'll be back to this match in a minute. Welcome back. Hardcore Holly still in control of this match. The snapmare to Orlando Jordan. And now Holly begins working on that left arm and shoulder.
United States Championship on the line on Velocity on the eve of ECW's one-night stand, where the leader of the cabinet, JBL, plans on going into the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City and stopping ECW.
JBL will also be joined apparently by superstars from Raw. And you gotta wonder, it certainly looks like a combustible situation, Josh.
It's a great time in sports entertainment. The draft lottery taking its effect this past week in the WWE on both Raw and SmackDown. But right now, there's a fight going on the outside of the ring.
And Hardcore Holly just took a shot to the steps as he was dropped on them by Orlando Jordan, who has now gained momentum in this matchup. Orlando had to find something, Josh, a pivotal point where he could do some damage to try to get some control back.
Well, you got to give credit to Orlando Jordan. This hasn't been much of a technical match. This has been a fight, and Orlando Jordan is hanging in there with Hardcore Holly.
And that's the kind of match he did not want coming in, Josh. You know, technically he's a little faster. He did not want to get into a slugfest, per se, with Hardcore Holly, and that's what it's been. The cover on Hardcore here, the count to 2, Holly able to kick out.
You saw that cockiness of Orlando Jordan taking way too much time to top and try to pin Hardcore Holly.
Suplex by Orlando Jordan and the cover. That's about a 1.5 count. I don't know what Orlando's complaining about. He wasn't even close to 3. I mean, come on. Orlando Jordan off the ropes and a big boot to the back of Hardcore Holly. Now working on Hardcore's surgically repaired neck, and this has got to take its toll, Josh.
Orlando Jordan trying to twist off Hardcore Holly's head like a bottle top.
Doing a good job of it as well. Referee Brian Hebner asking Holly if he's had enough. He says no.
Hardcore Holly trying to feed off of these fans in the arena. Hardcore Holly back to a vertical base. Now needs to escape this side headlock.
It starts pounding away downstairs on Orlando Jordan. Here comes a big one-arm slam by Hardcore Holly. Orlando Jordan down. Holly with the cover. 2.5. Hardcore nearly picks up the win in the United States title.
You'll notice that Hardcore Holly not wasting any time, not looking to the referee. Hardcore Holly going right back at Orlando Jordan. Got caught. Orlando Jordan going for that reverse Russian leg sweep. Hardcore Holly fights out.
Hardcore Holly had that scouted perfectly, but not this one. The spine buster by Orlando Jordan. This could be all she wrote. The cover. 2 again, and Orlando Jordan livid.
Orlando Jordan is now thinking, what can I do? What else do I have to do to defeat Hardcore Holly and get out of here with my United States Championship?
Perhaps a swinging neck breaker or 2. You've got to continue to pound away on Holly to get it done. The cover, the count to 2. Holly again rolls up. Another count to 2. Orlando cannot believe it. You know, Josh, it looks like it's taking as much out of Orlando as it is Hardcore Holly.
Well, the longer this match goes, the more it goes in favor of Hardcore Holly.
Oh, big shot. Both superstars are down. Hardcore Holly trying to figure out which way is up. Orlando Jordan attempting to make his way to the ropes if he can get there. The count now to 5.
This match has been going on for quite some time. The United States Championship on the line. Hardcore Holly up, as is Orlando Jordan.
This match, not one for the faint of heart. It has been a complete brawl. Hardcore with a couple of clotheslines. Tosses Orlando into the ropes. Back body drop. Orlando Jordan absorbing all kinds of punishment.
And now you can see that energy, that other gear by Hardcore Holly.
Drop kick by Holly in the cover on Orlando. Jordan able to get that right shoulder up.
Hardcore Holly, once again, not wasting time. Hardcore Holly knows he is perhaps 1 or 2 moves away from winning the United States Championship. This may do it. Orlando Jordan is in trouble.
Off the top rope, clothesline, catching Orlando perfectly. The cover. 2. Oh, 2 3/4, almost the end of this match. Hardcore can't believe it. We've seen a couple counts, Josh, almost to 3.
Well, here we go. Hardcore Holly signaling for the Alabama Slam. Perhaps we are going to see a new United States champion. If this move connects, this match will be over.
Orlando Jordan walks right into it. He's staggering.
Here we go.
What a great move by OJ. Orlando grabbing that top rope. Hardcore Holly has to break.
But Hardcore Holly is still in control.
Orlando hard into the turnbuckle. Hardcore going for it and gets caught.
He's got the rope. He's hooked the rope.
Orlando Jordan gets the victory, but he used his legs on the rope to get it done. Hardcore Holly dominated this match.
United States champion, Orlando Jordan.
Unbelievable. Hardcore Holly had this thing scouted out. He had that title almost around his waist, Josh.
Orlando Jordan is getting the hell out of Dodge. Hardcore Holly had this match won.
ECW's One Night Stand tomorrow night. He's Josh Matthews. I'm Steve Romero. Talk to you next week.
Is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Introducing first the challenger, weighing in at 170 pounds, Nunzio.
What a tremendous night to stay home for a Saturday night. Not only 1, but 2 title matches tonight on Velocity.
We're going to start things off with a Cruiserweight Championship, Nunzio in the ring, and I don't know who this is with Nunzio, and I guess we'll find out.
Well, this will be for the Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Nunzio with an opportunity against the champ, Paul London.
And from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 195 pounds, is the Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Paul.
Well, this match getting started off the get-go. Tony Chimel doesn't even have a chance to announce Paul London's whole name before the champ gets it going. He still has the Cruiserweight title around his waist, Josh.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. Cover by Paul London and a count to 2. The champ trying to end it quickly.
Paul London, a house of fire, making his way down to the ring. And now Nunzio's got his wits about him, but London's still in control.
Hurricane Rana by Paul London, and the champ on fire to start things out.
2 very distinctive styles in this matchup, but we do know that Paul London has defeated Nunzio twice in the same week. This will be the 3rd encounter between these 2 superstars.
Mushroom stomp by London, the cover, the count to 2. Nunzio able to get up. And this is, I guess, the...
you know who that's Vito. That's Vito. I thought that was Vito when he came down to the ring with Nunzio. Now I know for sure that that's Vito, a former WCW and ECW wrestler. He's from Staten Island, New York. That's not too far from where Nunzio's from. I guess that's how these guys know each other.
Well, I don't know if it's Nunzio's backup or a bodyguard or whatever, but he looks lean and mean. That is for certain. Nunzio taking the opportunity to boot London, who was outside of the ring, and now the champ trying to gather his wits.
Yeah, this guy Vito, I mean, he'll break your leg and not even think about it.
It looks like you break both of them at the same time. Nunzio rolling London back into the ring. The cover here by Nunzio. Paul London almost loses his title.
Well, Paul London's attitude and style going into this match, high-flying. He will do anything it takes to put his body on the line. Will Paul London to retain that Cruiserweight Championship? Nunzio, a little more methodical, wants to slow this match down to a grinding halt and keep Paul London on the mat.
Suplex by Nunzio on Paul London. That lower back has to be yanking. Cover by Nunzio. Count to 2. Vito right now a man of few words, but certainly looks imposing. Perhaps a bit dastardly. I don't know. Paul London trying to work to his feet here, doing what he can to get the Sicilian shooter off of him.
Nunzio remaining in control early on in this matchup. A mistake there made by Nunzio.
Oklahoma roll by Paul London off the ropes. The cover, the count to 2. Nunzio able to keep this match from ending and using the hair of Paul London and ripping London down to the mat. The cover. Paul London kicks out.
Nunzio's not afraid to stretch the rules a little bit.
Nunzio now working that lower back and kidney area. He started doing that earlier in the match following that suplex. He's beginning to bother London. Nunzio right now taking advantage and really working on Paul London.
Well, Nunzio setting up Paul London for perhaps the Sicilian slice, going after the neck and head area of the Cruiserweight champion, Paul London.
Tell you what, Vito very calm outside the ring as he watches this match. And that's a little airy. Oh, Paul London with a tremendous recovery. Oh, face plant. Nunzio beats the canvas. Both superstars down.
Well, Nunzio is going for that tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Paul London just sat it out, and Nunzio met the canvas.
London over in the corner, using the ropes to help him to his feet. He gets there. Nunzio takes the opportunity to leap at him. It doesn't work. London follows up with a kick and then a couple of nasty elbows.
Well, the more separation between these two superstars, the better it works out for the Cruiserweight champion, Paul London.
Drop salt followed by a belly-to-belly suplex by London. And the count to 2, almost the end of this match. Not quite.
Paul London just popped his hips, that overhead belly-to-belly suplex, taking the Sicilian shooter over. Paul London has regained control, and Paul London, I can tell he's starting to feel it.
London on the apron, Nunzio throwing an elbow, now using that rope and bringing London back in. But London looks like he got the best of this exchange. Oh, and a spinning kick right to the melon of Nunzio, who's laid out flat on his back. The cover by Paul London. The count to 2. This is it. No!
Well, Nunzio went for that Italian whip. Paul London broke that up with his foot and then continued to spin and knock Nunzio right on his back. Phenomenal move by Paul London.
God, Vito, I would not want to meet that man, let alone in a dark alley, anywhere.
Don't worry, he doesn't want to meet you.
Well, that's okay. Nunzio rolls over London, who looks like he's got a concussion or something, grabbing at the front of his skull and head. Nunzio almost gets the 3 count.
A tight cover there. Nunzio with the leg hooked and the other leg grapevine. Still couldn't get London.
The Ciampa, just when the Ciampa appears to be in trouble. Nunzio coming off the ropes, and Paul London timed that kick beautifully. And this could be it. What is going on with Vito?
Vito's got something in his hand there, but Paul London's going up for perhaps the shooting star press. London calling. Get down now! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Paul London now getting in the midst of it. Josh Vito just tossed something into the ring. Some kind of device, some kind of weapon, and Nunzio has used it on the back of Paul London's skull. And there's the cover, and we have a new Cruiserweight champion.
Here's your winner, and the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Nunzio.
Vito wants that title, and he has it, Josh. Here it is again.
Well, Vito, as you can see right here, going into his sock, pulling out this foreign object for this equalizer, and then just shooting it right into Nunzio, and Nunzio right in the back of the head takes out Paul London. Somebody call the cops. Paul London's just been robbed.
Nunzio, the Cruiserweight champion of the world, and Vito helping Nunzio put the title around his waist.
You never know what you're going to see on Saturday night. I hope that Nunzio plans on sharing that Cruiserweight championship with Vito.
Well, I tell you what a great start we have. We have another title match coming up tonight. Hardcore Holly against Orlando Jordan. Josh, earlier you caught up with Hardcore Holly, the challenge.
Hardcore Holly, tonight you go one-on-one with Orlando Jordan for the United States title. What are your thoughts heading into this big-time main event championship match on Velocity?
Well, Josh, the first time I faced Orlando Jordan, he cheated to win. The second time I faced Orlando Jordan, he cheated to win. This is my third opportunity, and I will not be cheated. Tonight on Velocity, he's going up, and he's going down with the Alabama Slam. And I will be U.S. champion.
Orlando, tonight on Velocity, you will face Hardcore Holly with the United States Championship on the line. Hardcore is one of the toughest superstars on the SmackDown roster. Are you at all worried?
Who am I?
The United States Champion.
Smooth as silk and sweet as sugar. Brother, all's fair in love and war. 6 weeks ago, I beat Hardcore Holly. And tonight, I'm gonna beat him again. For 5 months, I've been the United States Champion. And tonight, I'm gonna leave as the United States Champion. Romero, ain't nobody gonna take what's mine.
Well, Steve Romero, earlier tonight, Orlando Jordan told you that no one will take what's his. Well, Hardcore Holly is gonna try to do that right now on Velocity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE United States Championship. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 257 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Orlando Jordan.
Orlando Jordan looking to stay a hold of that United States Championship, something he's done a great job of.
Well, Orlando Jordan has defeated Hardcore Holly twice in the past. Both times Orlando Jordan cheated to win, though.
Well, can he do it a third time? That's the big question.
SmackDown and Raw presents SummerSlam, sponsored by Day of Reckoning 2. SummerSlam will be live Sunday, August 21st from the MCI Center in Washington, D.C. and exclusively on pay-per-view. Day of Reckoning 2. The line between friend and foe is not always clear. This time, trust no one.
From Mobile, Alabama, weighing in at 242 pounds, Hardcore Holly.
Well, the crowd's been great all night, Josh, but one guy who brings them out of their seat time and time again is Hardcore Holly.
That's for sure, and Hardcore Holly told me earlier this is his third opportunity, and he will not be cheated out of the United States Championship.
We will see what happens. Hardcore Holly against Orlando Jordan. Josh, both of these superstars extremely strong, quick. I don't know who's got the advantage here. Twice in a row, it has been Orlando Jordan coming up with the win. Can he do it a third time? Third time was a charm for Nunzio earlier.
Well, two big bodies in the ring right now, two tremendous athletes, and we'll see which one of these big men walk out of Velocity as the United States Champion. As far as strategy goes, I would imagine that Hardcore Holly would like to turn this match into a fight, where Orlando Jordan would like to, maybe if they're on their feet, box with Hardcore Holly, and if they get down to the mat like they are right now, Orlando Jordan will try to use his speed and quickness to escape.
Well, there is no doubt Orlando Jordan will rely on his boxing background. He is quick, he is fast, and that may be his ally against Hardcore Holly. Right now, Hardcore Holly working on that left arm, and the cover right now by Hardcore in the count to one.
Well, Hardcore Holly does not want to create a lot of separation between himself and Orlando Jordan. Hardcore Holly will try to stay as close as possible to Orlando Jordan, thus eliminating the boxing ability of Orlando Jordan.
Orlando Jordan has held on to that United States title for quite some time and has done a great job doing so, although questionable tactics almost every time in the ring.
He's cheated. He's cheated a lot. He's cheated Hardcore Holly twice, as we heard earlier. Basically, Orlando Jordan is learning from JBL.
There is no doubt the similarities between the two, how they can weasel a win out when things look desperate, is simply amazing. Hardcore Holly with that left arm again behind the back of Orlando Jordan. Orlando trying to get away, unable to do so.
Well, this is what Hardcore Holly wants. Hardcore Holly wants to stay as close as possible to Orlando Jordan. Hardcore Holly just refusing to let go of that wrist. Now he does, and there's a cheap shot by Orlando.
Oh, Brian Hebner, referee Brian Hebner, caught in the middle of that. Fortunately, he was ducked down low and did not receive any abuse from either superstar, but he was close.
Yeah, but unfortunately, referee Brian Hebner missed the cheap shot by Orlando Jordan.
Yeah, open your eyes, Hebner, will you? The chop by Hardcore Holly, Orlando Jordan down on the canvas and rolling out.
You're just not making any friends, are you?
You know what? Once you're in trouble, why not stay there? Oh, Orlando Jordan using the top rope. And Hardcore Holly now struggling and gasping for air as that rope cut off the air. And Hardcore right now trying to get back on track.
That was a version of a hangman's neck breaker over that top rope, and now Orlando Jordan is going after the oxygen supply of Hardcore Holly.
Orlando Jordan following up the maneuver on the ropes, choking Hardcore in the middle of the ring and using that 5 count to his advantage and doing so brilliantly, although it is cheating. There he goes again.
Well, Orlando Jordan should continue to try to choke out Hardcore Holly, because if he doesn't, all Orlando Jordan is doing is angering Hardcore Holly.
Swinging neck breaker by the United States champion in the cover on Hardcore. Come on! Count the 2. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Hardcore Holly is as tough as they come, and there is no way Orlando Jordan is going to take care of Hardcore Holly if he doesn't utilize every single thing he can, legal or illegal.
Well, Orlando Jordan has Hardcore Holly down now. Hardcore Holly off of his feet. That's less dangerous than he is on his feet. That goes without saying.
Hardcore finding a way to get to a vertical base and starting to hammer away on the breadbasket of Orlando Jordan, working on his air a bit. Hardcore off the ropes and a big-time clothesline to Orlando Jordan. Both superstars down in the United States Championship match. Will the title change hands? Can Hardcore do it this time?
We see Orlando Jordan attempted to get up right after that clothesline and was unable to do so.
Orlando shaking the cobwebs out of his dome and then coming out with a big right hand. Hardcore Holly with the same. Now the 2 superstars exchanging shots in the middle of the ring.
That's a fight right now between Hardcore Holly and the United States champion Orlando Jordan.
Shoulder tackle by Hardcore, followed up by an elbow. Hardcore Holly feeling it. Can he become the United States champion? Back body drop by Hardcore.
Well, Hardcore Holly needs to stay on Orlando Jordan. Don't give Orlando Jordan the opportunity to out-cheat you, Hardcore.
Orlando Jordan, you can see, perhaps he's fatigued. Hardcore with the slam and the cover on Orlando Jordan. Almost the count of 3. Hardcore can't believe it.
Well, Hardcore Holly not taking his eyes off Orlando Jordan. Hardcore Holly staying on task, going after Orlando Jordan.
Hardcore with those signature chops, just belting Orlando in the chest and coming over with a devastating clothesline.
Orlando Jordan is in trouble.
The champ on the ropes, literally. Brian Hebner gets caught in between Orlando and Hardcore. He did it on purpose.
Wait, hold on. Brian Hebner was called for the belt.
What? Tony Chimmel's getting explained.
The winner of this match is a result of a disqualification. Hardcore Holly!
No!
Not like this.
Just when Hardcore Holly was ready to take the gold, Orlando Jordan gets himself disqualified.
This is how Hardcore Holly wanted to end the match. It has been a Saturday night full of chicanery. Hardcore Holly robbed of the United States Championship.
What lies ahead this week on SmackDown? Will Rey Mysterio bring Dominic to SmackDown? How will Chapter 3 of Eddie's bedtime story unfold from Columbus, Ohio?
gone back to his nasty ways. A scoundrel, a rogue, a man who will do anything it takes to win, and he's done so the past few weeks.
And we've also seen William Regal with his new apprentice, if you will, Paul Burchill. This Paul Burchill is just as mean and is just as a rogue as William Regal. Together, Paul Burchill and William Regal are trouble. And Regal right now with a huge opportunity to become the United States champion here on Velocity.
That is correct, but to do so, he will have to take that nastiness to a very new level. Should be a tremendous main event. Chris Benoit defending the United States title against William Regal. These two men met not too long ago, and it was a brutal, brutal match.
One of the best matches we have ever seen in the history of Velocity. And Chris Benoit is trying to prove that he is the most fighting champion in United States Championship history, the 30-year history of that great championship.
There's no doubt Chris Benoit will defend his United States title in a fatal four-way at No Mercy, but Benoit willing to put it on the line against William Regal here on Velocity.
And this, my friends, will be a fight between William Regal and Chris Benoit.
Benoit perhaps trying to end it early to get that crossface in. William Regal counters. Benoit unable to do so. Regal took so much punishment the last time these two met, as did Benoit, both able to deal it out and take that abuse.
William Regal has noted that anytime he is in the ring with Chris Benoit, these two men will try to headbutt each other until they knock the other one out or make it bleed.
The crowd just blowing the roof off this place when Chris Benoit came out. Very supportive. Right now, some technical aspects going on, Josh.
Well, that's what's going to happen in this whole matchup. William Regal and Chris Benoit will get on that mat, and they will fight, they will wrestle, they will go move for move until one man has an opening.
Benoit with his shoulders down, Regal able to get a count to two. Benoit not in that much danger, able to get that shoulder up. This time, a little more weight applied by William Regal. Benoit able to get out of trouble once again.
You're not going to see a whole lot of high-flying Arsenal attacks in this matchup. It will be pound for pound a fight. Nice body scissors there.
Oh. Benoit pounding away on the head and neck area of William Regal. Regal there just absorbing the blows.
Chris Benoit now mounting William Regal, and there's those headbutts.
Oh, we saw this the last time they met. And Josh, you can actually hear these headbutts here at ringside.
And watch William Regal there, rolling on his back, trying to keep Benoit away from his head, trying to keep Benoit on the southern half of his body.
Benoit using his head as a weapon, just pounding into Regal, and now booting him with that left foot.
You want to stop? Yeah. Back it out of the corner. Back it up.
Blood already present on these two superstars. Josh, when you use those headbutts as a weapon like that, you hit that head in the right spot, you can completely knock somebody out.
Yeah, but my question is, whose blood is it? Is it William Regal's blood, or is it Chris Benoit's?
Regal in a crumpled pile in the corner, trying to gain his wits. When you get butted like that, it's like getting a concussion. You're a little dazed, trying to figure out which way is up.
And William Regal has nowhere to go. Chris Benoit on the attack now. The rabid Wolverine just assaulting William Regal.
Benoit with the German suplex on William Regal, who takes the opportunity to roll out of the ring, get out from that bottom rope. Benoit sees an opportunity, the baseball slide out of the ring. William Regal with a great counter right here outside of the ring on those thin mats. Both superstars down. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Velocity. William Regal trying to gain the advantage on Chris Benoit, and right now has done so, grinding that elbow into the face of Benoit, who Benoit has been using that head as a weapon against William Regal.
Well, William Regal needed to do something. Chris Benoit was in control from the very beginning of this matchup. William Regal went to the outside of the ring and a beautiful suplex. And now William Regal is in control.
William Regal now picking his body choice of what he is going to focus on. It appears that left hamstring and upper leg of Chris Benoit will be the target. Regal grinding that elbow into the face of Benoit. You know, this past week on SmackDown, General Manager Theodore Long announced that Chris Benoit would indeed choose to defend his United States title at No Mercy, and he would choose his opponent. But being Chris Benoit, it wasn't just a normal choosing of an opponent.
Well, Christian, Booker T, and Orlando Jordan all feel that they should be next in line for an opportunity at the United States Championship. And Chris Benoit said, okay, all three of you guys can be next. A huge fatal four-way matchup as per Chris Benoit for the United States Championship at No Mercy.
William Regal working on the left hamstring and a cover and a count to one. Benoit right now trying to battle through as William Regal's really trying to separate that hamstring from the bone on the leg of Chris Benoit. That is a painful, painful thing. You can incapacitate opponent by tearing that hamstring.
And just think about this for a second. Chris Benoit knows he's going to be fighting not one, not two, but three men at No Mercy. In a match where Chris Benoit doesn't even have to be pinned to lose the United States Championship. And here Chris Benoit right now defending his title yet again here against William Regal.
That's right, in a fatal four-way, the champion does not have to be pinned in order for the title to change hands, and that's what makes it so dangerous. But Chris Benoit, as we said, he doesn't care. He takes on all comers. He's that confident in his abilities. William Regal right now really making an effort to incapacitate Chris Benoit. Benoit used his head as a weapon, and right now Regal doing all he can to really hammer away on that left hamstring and upper leg.
Regal allowing some separation now between himself and Benoit as William Regal just stalks the United States champion.
Benoit right now trying to recover. He is hampered by that leg, and Regal to his advantage, and a good move, continues to hammer away. Benoit smartly grabs that bottom rope. Regal's going to have to break that count by the count of 5.
And Chris Benoit in his career has made some of the greatest superstars in this business tap out. Chris Benoit became the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania 20, where he made Triple H tap out.
Regal with the backbreaker on Chris Benoit, and taking that knee into the lower back, and again pulling on that hamstring, and that right there, John, it's so painful even if you've actually strained that muscle to have somebody with his strength, William Regal's strength, pull and tug at that.
And look at Benoit fighting through the pain. Chris Benoit trying to get that crossface in.
Benoit causing some pain to William Regal right now. And hey, you gotta wonder what's gonna happen this week on SmackDown when Batista finds out what really happened during his
crossface.
Chris Benoit putting in the crossface just at the time when William Regal reached for that rope. That's probably the only thing that saved Regal, because once Benoit gets that crossface locked in, it's over.
I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Steve Romero.
That's okay.
I thought the match was going to be over.
Well, you know, it's a good time to interrupt, right?
Oh! Fisherman's Buster there by William Regal.
Regal now with the opportunity. Is this it? This could be it. The count to 2, and Chris Benoit able to get that right shoulder up again. A count to 2. Regal using everything he can to try to take advantage of the situation he has at hand. The United States Championship nearly changing hands.
And you see how William Regal doesn't allow Chris Benoit to get away, but Benoit with the insecurity, and Regal now maybe out.
Benoit with that shot to the back of the head of William Regal, and he's dazed. There it is, the crossface is in, and it doesn't take long. William Regal tapping out. Wow.
Your winner
a fight. Is there any other move in wrestling that can make an opponent tap out quicker than the crossface?
And Chris Benoit can lock in that crossface from anywhere in the ring. Christian, Booker T, and Orlando Jordan, you are officially on notice for No Mercy in a huge fatal four-way match for the United States Championship.
Chris Benoit continues his roll with the victory over William Regal. He's Josh Matthews. I'm Steve Romero. We will talk to you next week.
Para toda mi gente mexicana y todos mis latinos, es hora de cambio. Ha llegado el momento de la batalla, de la guerra. Van a cambiar las cosas.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Approaching the ring, weighing in at 195 pounds, is a member of the Mexicos and the Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Juventud.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Velocity. Steve Romero alongside Josh Matthews, and what a show we have on tap for you. Not one, but two title matches.
We're going to start things off with the Cruiserweight Championship of the World, and the tag team titles will be on the line as well.
Let's get rolling.
And the challenger from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 190 pounds, Paul London.
Fans across the pond, huge news. The Raw and SmackDown Superstars are headed your way. Thursday, the 17th of November, the Raw Superstars invade the Manchester Evening News Arena. And for the first time, John Cena will put the WWE title on the line in a steel cage match when he faces Kurt Angle. Then on Friday, Raw rolls into the Birmingham NEC Arena. Saturday, Raw will be at the sold-out Point Theater in Dublin.
Then on Sunday, the Raw Superstars return to the Point Theater for an additional show, and the Raw tour wraps up in Coventry on the 22nd. But don't forget about SmackDown. The SmackDown Superstars head to Nottingham on Monday the 21st. For more information on these great shows, log on to WWE.com.
I'll tell you, Josh, in addition to the two title matches on the line that we have for you, also highlights from that huge United States Championship match.
Well, Booker T, the #1 contender for Chris Benoit's United States title, and you know the bookman would love nothing more than to win that championship on SmackDown. We got it for you right here on Velocity. It is going to be a tremendous show.
Turning our attention to the ring, Paul London and Juventud, the former WWE Cruiserweight Champion London, taking on a member of the Mexicals, Juventud, who recently won the title from Nunzio.
And remember, Nunzio lost the Cruiserweight Championship to Juvi, but Juvi became the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship, defeating Paul London in a battle royal. London was the last man in the ring with Juvi. That battle royal was right here on Velocity.
Paul London with a sign of respect, shaking hands with Juventud. This should be a high-flying match. Juventud knows the talents of Paul London. He wants to get this over with quickly.
In my opinion, the first superstar.
Oh, Paul London with a 2 quick count.
That can bounce out to the offensive first. We'll win this match.
Look at Juventud almost ends it quickly. Paul London avoids that move off the ropes. Juventud does the same thing. The high flyers going at it. London with the cover on Juventud gets a count to 1. Furious pace early, Josh.
A tremendous exchange there, and the fans in this arena showing their respect for two tremendous athletes.
Hey, we saw the return of Matt Hardy to SmackDown this past week. Hardy recently lost to Edge in a loser leaves Raw match. And Hardy now on SmackDown.
Well, Matt Hardy has that never die attitude, and Matt Hardy is now a part of SmackDown, and I think it's great. I can't wait to see what Matt Hardy does on SmackDown.
Yeah, we're glad to have him. Ooh, Northern Lights suplex by Juventud. London with the 2 count. Juventud almost gets it done. Then one more time on his back. London struggling to get up. Right now, Juventud in control momentarily.
Well, you notice that the Juice had that bridge with that Northern Lights. London kicked out, and Juvi with a great move, rolling over and trying to top London once again.
Similar styles in this match. London using that sweep, getting a count to 2 on Juventud. And again, one more time, and again 2. Juventud able to counter and able to get that left shoulder up. Juventud slips off the apron, recaptures his balance quickly, and then goes to the stomach of Paul London, and then London off the ropes. Juventud getting a breather. Juvi off the ropes with a drop kick to Paul London.
Big time springboard missile drop kick.
Oh! A count to 2, London gets that right shoulder up.
Well, neither superstar has really dominated the offensive side of this matchup so far.
It's definitely been a teeter-totter type match, back and forth by these 2 superstars.
You can feel that both Paul London and Juvi about 1 or 2 moves away from really taking control, and I'm surprised to see the juice slow this match down at this point.
London had some opportunities early on to get that quick pin. Juventud knew he was going to come fast and furious. Juvi able to hold off London, and right now in control.
I call it controlled chaos. That is the offense of Paul London. He knows what he's doing, but he runs around like a tornado inside that ring.
London will sacrifice his body to get it done, there is no doubt. Juvi right now with some boots to the face of London, perhaps gaining some control. But right when you say that, London with the kick, both superstars are down. We'll be back in a moment. Attention, fans in the UK, the WWE is bringing its flagship television programs, Raw and SmackDown, to your neck of the woods. Monday, the 21st of November, Raw will be broadcast from the Hallam FM Arena in Sheffield.
Then Tuesday, the 22nd of November, SmackDown brings all the superstars, the lights, and the cameras to the Hallam FM Arena. For more information on both of these great shows, log on to WWE.com.
And we're back in the Cruiserweight title match. Juventud, the title holder, Paul London, the former champ, trying to reclaim championship gold. It's been a high-flying match. A lot of chances for both superstars to get that pin. And look at Juventud. Oh, the roll-up on Paul London. London almost gets pinned.
Well, Paul London going for that razor's edge powerbomb. Juvi counters. Ooh, that Hurricane Rana.
And then Juvi plants London face first into the canvas. London down. Juventud seeing if he can take control. Both superstars have had their chances. It's been a back and forth match. Juventud with the cover on Paul London. 2 is the count, London able to kick out.
Tell you what, man, Juvi has had a counter for everything that Paul London has brought into this match, but you can't count Paul London out. Paul London is all day tough.
Juvi right now, a couple of elbows and then a cross body to London, but London reverses it. Ooh, and a backbreaker by London off a little spin. Juventud just able to get that right shoulder up. London now starting to feel the frustration of this match as it wears on.
Oh, great presence of mind there by Paul London, rolling through, catching Juvi. It's like Paul London has a built-in GPS system.
I like that. Oh! Juventud coming off the ropes. London with the kick to the face. The cover on Juvi. This is it. No! 2.5. London cannot believe it.
Well, Paul London, he needs to take his mind off of that pin. He needs to stay on Juvi right now. London has a tremendous opportunity to win the Cruiserweight Championship right here on Velocity, and Paul London cannot let that opportunity go.
I'll tell you what, you take a look at these 2 superstars, you get a good look at now in the rib section. Juventud's got those rope burns, and I'll tell you, those ropes, as much as these Cruiserweights, as fast as they go into the ropes, they can do some serious damage. Both these superstars right now winded, looking for that advantage to win this. Oh! London coming off the ropes. Juventud catches him perfect, great timing. And London just saves the day, grabbing that bottom rope.
Once again, presence of mind there by Paul London. And who better to counter that missile drop kick than Juvi? Remember, Juvi hit Paul London with that missile drop kick, that springboard, earlier in the same match.
London right now trying to find some energy. Juventud spin as well, sitting on his backside, trying to get that oxygen, trying to get that O2 level up to see what they can do to get the advantage in this match. London and Juvi now exchanging elbows in the middle of the ring.
Well, this is that American strong style that Paul London brings to every one of those matches, those hard elbows, those hard kicks, those punches by Paul London.
Both superstars going for the clothesline. Both are down and struggling to get to their feet. Right now, it may come down to who's in better shape.
Steve Romero, I can't believe this is our first match here on Velocity.
Wow. It's just going to keep getting better. London right now in a precarious situation, but trying to reverse it. And Hotty able to flip London over. The Hurricane Rana.
Move for move, counter for counter so far.
Juventud with the move on Paul London. The Hoovy driver, and that is it.
Here's your winner and still Cruiserweight champion of the world, Juventud.
In a back-and-forth match, both superstars left it all in the ring, and Josh Hoovy retains the title.
A five-star match to get us started here on Velocity. Juventud just had one better counter than Paul London, and the Juice wins the match.
Oh, the evil, dastardly one. William Regal and Paul Burchill.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Approaching the ring, the challengers from England at a combined weight of 504 pounds, Paul Burchill and William Regal.
What an opportunity for Burchill and Regal, and Josh, they may just be the style that has a chance to take the titles from LOD. Sourpuss. Not you. Regal. Here they are. The champs. Are you ignoring me for some reason?
I'm excited.
And at a combined weight of 570 pounds, they're the tag team champions, Road Warrior Animal and Heidenreich.
This is the first opportunity that you and I have had to see the Legion of Doom defend their WWE Tag Team titles here on Velocity. I'm pumped up.
And I'll tell you what, Velocity fans, can you ask for more? We had the Cruiserweight Championship earlier. Now we have LOD defending those WWE Tag Team titles against the dastardly and wicked William Regal and Paul Burchill.
And just imagine this upcoming week on SmackDown, a huge fatal four-way tag team match for the WWE Tag Team titles. But the question is now, who will the champions be? Will it be LOD or will it be William Regal and Paul Burchill?
Well, we're about to find out. The Legion of Doom has really quickly disposed of their opponents, but Burchill and Regal, that tag team that perhaps can hang in there and come up with some dirty tricks to hang in against LOD and perhaps steal those titles.
And anything can happen here in the WWE. I mean, William Regal and Paul Burchill can win the tag team titles here, and LOD have an opportunity to win them back on SmackDown. You got the Raw superstars coming to SmackDown, and chaos is breaking out.
And I'll tell you what, Burchill is a guy that can torment you. He loves to torture. He loves to make people have pain. He loves to make them hurt. And right now, putting a hurt on Heidenreich, pounding away in the corner.
You know, you just made that description. You could have been describing any man in this matchup. I mean, Heidenreich is basically the same as Paul Burchill. He loves to hurt people. He loves to wear people down. William Regal is a vile rogue, and Regal will do the same thing.
Look at the tag team effort right here by Burchill and Regal. Tagging quickly, keeping Heidenreich in their part of the corner. Their part of the ring anyway, in the corner. You got what I was talking about.
That's the thing. William Regal and Paul Burchill, in the short amount of a time that they have been a tag team, they work so well together. They feed off of each other. One man will keep the referee distracted. That's tag team wrestling 101.
The cover here by Burchill on Heidenreich after Heidenreich is taken up pounding, and he's able to get up. Heidenreich, that is.
I really wouldn't be surprised if William Regal and Paul Burchill left Velocity here as the tag team champions. I wouldn't be.
Right now, Burchill in control of Heidenreich, trying that fisherman suplex, and gets it done. Burchill with a cover on Heidenreich. Heidenreich able to kick out before the count of 2, and just like that, Burchill with another tag to William Regal.
Heidenreich is on his back. Burchill and Regal have made several quick tags.
Look at this, the count right here as William Regal thought he could steal those titles right there. The count to 2. Another count on Heidenreich, this time only lasting till 1.
William Regal and Paul Burchill could not have scouted this match better. It has gone picture perfect for the challengers thus far.
You have yet to see Heidenreich move past that midpoint of the ring. He has always continually been on the side of Burchill and Regal.
The X factor in tag team matches is real estate. I've said it before, and William Regal and Paul Burchill have owned this ring.
And look at that, William Regal staying to the count of 5, holding Heidenreich in place until Burchill gets the exact spot where he can start hammering away.
This is a huge challenge, a huge task for the WWE Tag Team Champions, Road Warrior Animal and Heidenreich.
Oh, Burchill up in the air and down on Heidenreich. The cover on Heidenreich. This could be enough. Burchill wants referee Nick Patrick to count faster.
Steve, I think he'd be hard-pressed to find a tougher match thus far for the Tag Team Champions.
They match up extremely well. I mean William Regal and Burchill. And here's that torture-type hold that Burchill likes to get. You know, this is hardcore, and speaking of hardcore, this past week on SmackDown, Hardcore Holly and Sylvan in a hardcore match.
Well, it's great to see a hardcore match on SmackDown. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. And Hardcore Holly taking out Sylvan.
What a perfect man to have in a hardcore match, huh?
Well, Hardcore Holly obviously upset about the infiltration of SmackDown by the Raw Superstars. And Hardcore Holly taking his frustrations out on Sylvan.
Well, and not only, he didn't take him out on Sylvan until, and I had the opportunity to interview Sylvan, the fact that Sylvan didn't really care what happened, and the fact that Raw invaded or what happened to Rey Mysterio. He was more concerned with himself.
Steve, no, you're not the important part of this story. The important part is the match that happened.
I was the conduit, to the fans. I was the conduit, from the superstars to the fans.
I think you're a suck-to-it.
Leave me alone, Josh Matthews.
Heidenreich
able to struggle over there, does get the tag. Road Warrior Animal, a big back body drop. Then an elbow to Regal. Animal knew Regal was coming. Then a body slam here on Burchill. Regal into the ring. And a big overhand right by Animal.
Road Warrior Animal, one half of the greatest tag team in the history of sports entertainment, the Road Warriors.
Look at that move. Taking that leg and spinning Burchill to the ground. Regal comes in just in time. Heidenreich in to help his partner, coming away, pounding Regal on the ropes. Body shots, then going to the head.
What the hell?
What is this? Melina and Eminem interrupting. Animal being pounded by Eminem. Oh! Eminem taking their opportunity for the cheap shot on Animal.
Well, Eminem is getting a jump start to what's going to happen on SmackDown.
The Mexicools are in the ring. The Mexicools start hammering away on Eminem.
These 4 teams will compete for the WWE Tag Team titles this week on SmackDown, but it's starting early.
Complete mayhem breaking down, and Animal getting, who are these guys? They're beating the crap out of Animal.
Oh, we saw these guys last week on SmackDown, and they're back.
And a devastating move for Road Warrior Animal as he meets the canvas. And there's no doubt, this is complete mayhem. Heidenreich, a shoulder breaker by Paul Burchill. Burchill and William Regal standing in the ring and sizing up, I guess, new addition, a new opponent. I don't know who they are.
Anarchy has ensued on Velocity. This tag team title match is obviously over.
And the bottom line is the champs have taken a toll. You look at Animal down on the canvas, Heidenreich right in front of our announce table. And William Regal's taking advantage of it by pounding away on Heidenreich. The match has already been a disqualification. Wow.
Well, what's going to happen this upcoming week on SmackDown? A fatal 4-way match. The WWE Tag Team titles on the line. Regal, Burchill, LOD, Eminem, and the Mexicools.
It should be absolutely outstanding. He's Josh Matthews. I'm Steve Romero. We'll talk to you next week.